Boom! This is your host, Ethan Klein, coming at you live. It's July 14th, 2025. Boom, boom, boom. That's right. We're here. We're clapping. We're excited. Everybody's stoked. You know, sponsored today by Mood. Thank you so much to Mood. Also, give a quick shout out to the new Class 6 drop coming at you live, teddyfresh.com. Actually moving fast. A lot of these are just down to the odd sizes. So, you know, get in there, guys. I try to tell you all to get in there fast. Like, look at this one. The washed olive. All that's left is extra small and small. Yeah, olive. You know, so I'm just saying. I told you all. Well, I told you all on Friday to get in there and get it. If you didn't believe me, that's your problem, because you're not going to find items this high quality at this price anywhere in the entire world at this moment, especially with all the tariffs raging. It's just not going to happen, guys. I'm teddyfresh.com. So we got Bobby doing the Keemstar sound effect. That's pretty transformative.
We got a lot more. Shout out Alex the Fiction. Woofy sent me these. He had Bobby record some best hits from the H3 soundboard.
Yeah, that guy did some amazing work over the break and brought together collaborations of the decade, frankly. So we'll be hearing those throughout
the show. There's some heat in here. So
very exciting. Today we're wow, he's so good.
This one's probably my favorite.
Wake up, little boy!
When did I say? Who said that?
Wake up, Ethan!
Oh, did he say "wake up, little boy"?
I think the little boy was riffing on it, but still funny nonetheless.
Yeah, he's got it. Shoe Nice is in chat. Shoe Nice still alive. Somehow, against all odds.
Oh, man.
He's still out there. 2-year member. He says, he just became a Fupa Troopa? Okay. Taking care of my millionaire dad. Well, I appreciate you taking care of me, Shoe Nice. You are older than me, but I'll take your money nonetheless.
No, I think he's taking care of his actual dad.
What does that mean?
Should
we have him call in? I always like when he calls in. He says he's 80 and his evil wife left him. So your dad's a millionaire? You gonna get in that will?
Dad?
How are you gonna take care of your dad? You're like, you can't even take care of I mean, I'm not gonna be rude, but
because I don't wipe my ass, bro.
Let's get him in here. I want to talk to Shuey. No, it's always a disaster. It's a real coin toss getting Shuey in here. Sometimes it's great. Sometimes.
I don't think we've had him call in since I started, so it's been over 5 years since he's called in.
Dude, his call-ins are
he called in once when we were here, and we had, I think.
Was it a disaster?
He was hammering.
I think it was quick.
Oh, he was drunk, and I got uneasy because I don't want to enable him.
I don't remember that.
Shuey, if you're sober, you can call.
He says his dad is a millionaire too.
Yeah. All right, Shuey. Well, anyway, I hope you enjoy the show, my friend. Apparently, he's not showing signs of sobriety in chat. But hey, as long as you're home and not driving, you're not doing anything wrong. So we're finally going to get into the Epstein files today. Something that, let's be honest, I should have been riding hard. Lots of the commentator channels have been cleaning up on the views, and I'll be honest, it reminds me of the piping hot knife. What do you call red hot knife chat? You remember that shit?
Yeah.
Everyone was cutting shit with red hot knife, and it was all getting like 20 million views for some reason.
I'm scared. Yeah, it was all over my For You page.
Dude.
And did you click them?
Yeah, always.
Because it's interesting.
Absolutely.
But then
Are you still talking about Jeffrey Epstein?
we're still talking.
about
I know it.
This guy's been talked about for years.
We're still talking about the red hot knife.
In fact, that's what we're doing today.
We're to have a whole red hot knife segment.
3 years late.
Yeah, so I've missed the train, but I'm still trying to hop on board to the bandwagon before it leaves the station. So we're going to get into all that. My favorite part about the MAGA files, though, is that it's truly left the entire movement in shambles. His most stalwart defenders are turning on him. Trump is publicly saying, oh, you want me to keep talking about the Epstein files? Who cares about that guy? And stark contrast and direct, contradiction to what he ran on. Mm-hmm. It's such an insane blunder, and it's so sussy baka as well.
The biggest load that we've seen.
I feel so betrayed. I thought for sure he was going to release the files.
I think part of the reason why it didn't really occur to me to talk about it is because I was never surprised. I never expected anything to ever come out of that.
Sure, yeah.
So this is just...
No, this is the definition of an own goal. Like, they...
Thank you, Lena.
It's just beautiful. It really is.
But once I heard that people were actually turning on him, thank you, Lena. Thank you so much. Then it became really interesting. I was like, wow, okay, these people I didn't know that they actually thought it was going to come out. I thought we all knew it wasn't going to come out, and it was just like a political chess piece.
Roseanne turned on him.
I thought the dude was not on the Epstein files. Sorry. I'm doing my best. She turned on him?
Yeah, she put out a tweet, I think.
Well, we'll get to it probably. Is it in the doc?
I don't have that one actually, but
breaking news. Zach has...
he's got the scoop.
Yeah.
He's on Roseanne Watch at all times.
All the time, dude.
Yeah, we rely on him for our Roseanne updates.
So we got a lot of that coming up. There's actually Adam McIntyre, good friend of the show. Adam Rat should retire. There's a few things that we missed that I wanted to follow up on. Oh, we also have the Warzone section that I did. There's a whole... Dude, we're going to battle today, man. If it's not Epstein... It's everybody else. Cheers. Nothing like a nice hot coffee at a pipe in 155 degrees. What is it at, Lena? Are you tracking it?
It's at 67 degrees.
No, it's not. It's way hotter than...
Oh!
It's way hotter. By the way, over the weekend, I explained what 67 was.
It's been explained.
No.
We explained it.
To my son. Because I said, Teddy, do you know what 67 is, this whole thing? And he's like, yeah, I've seen lots of people saying it. I said, do you know what it means? And he says, no, I don't think so. So I explained to him what 67 was.
Oh,
Who's cool now, motherfucker?
Oh, wow, you are cool.
Oh, you guys went through what 67 means when I wasn't here.
Yeah. Are you still out of the loop?
Yeah, I don't know.
I can't explain it. If you don't know, you'll never know.
But Ted, you were able to explain it to Teddy.
Well, because he gets it. He's a youth.
Yeah.
He's not about to turn 26 over the hill.
Literally, yeah, if you round up, I'm 100. So.
I mean, if you round up, you're 30, which is,
may as well be dead.
May as well be dead at that point.
In this town.
What does 67 mean?
It's hard to explain.
Seriously, don't ask. It's
go back and watch the H3 podcast.
Okay, I'll watch. I'll go back.
You'll never understand. If you don't understand already, you never will.
Okay.
This is not what podcasts are, Ethan.
Chill, dude. Yes, it is.
Bobby, do you even have a podcast? Go ahead.
Bass?
Oh, he's so good. He's so passionate.
It's
no one
10 out of
screams like
10.
him.
10 out of 10.
Is he? Sorry, should I not be calling him he? Did he transition?
They use they them.
Oh, they, Bobs. Or did we? I think we had a whole debate where
we did, but they have since updated their pronouns.
They've come out officially proclaiming the pronouns they them. I thought their pronouns were Bowblax.
The Hannah-Wino?
And are they a kitty girl now or something? I've seen pictures floating around.
I don't know.
You've seen pictures?
Yeah, memes. I'm not on. And they started OnlyFans, right?
I think so.
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's fascinating. This is a very interesting turn for Bobs. For my,
Bobby.
I like it.
I never did.
What is he up to these days? I wish him the best. I do. I mean, Bobs has always been endlessly entertaining to me.
You're helpless.
I'm not sure. Let me check.
We have a plushie. How am I going to get off this? Anyway, moving on right along. So let's just get right into it, huh? I forgot to show you guys the most hypocritical. There were so many clips. Of course, some were going to fall through the cracks of Adam McIntyre endorsing, supporting, basking in, and loving snark. So here's one here. Yeah, you hear that, rat? Here, watch this rat scurry.
I bring this to YouTube because I respect the H3 snark, and I believe that they're being silenced. And you know what? I have my own snarks. There are people on Reddit that don't like me. Will I ever go out of my way to silence them? No.
Oh, you're so you self-own twice. On one hand, you say, I love Ethan Snark. Ethan Snark's the best. And then you say, after lobbying to get your snark removed and championing mine staying open and denying that you ever supported them, being like, actually, I would never touch a snark because I'm just so brave and literally, I'm just the bravest man alive. I mean, it's easy to say that when your snark gets one post a week, buddy. You know. But that's what rats sound like. Rats will dance for money if you pay them.
Rats will dance for money if you pay them.
Yeah. Adam says H3 Productions is worse than any snark. That's a cope.
Wrong.
I don't have a...
The H3 Productions Reddit is one of the most vicious snarks of all time. That's what...
Okay, just because they hate you because you're a punk rat loser, it doesn't mean they're the most vicious snark. It just means that there's actually a community of people that don't like you because your snark is inactive and you don't actually know what it means to actually be snarked against. Well, you learned for a minute when they posted your that they reported you to ICE and you freaked the fuck out. Rightfully. You don't know what it means to be snarked against, bro. You don't even know what that means.
That's why no one takes Ethan seriously when he cries about his own fucking snark. Because he has created an environment on Reddit that is 10 times worse than what he has ever accused someone else of.
Bro, you don't know anything. You are a know-nothing bozo rat.
I respect the H3 snark.
Do we have any cheese? Leave out some cheese for rat. Rat should retire. And then also he had a Rolling Stones article written about him. Here's the thing about our subreddit, because this is a narrative that people are trying to push now. Taylor Lorenz, Hasan, Adam Rat should retire. H3 is a snark page. Our page talks about all kinds of different things. Talk about all different things.
All different flavors.
We talk about people we like. We talk about people we don't like. We talk about memes. Most of the posts there are just silly, memey nonsense. Like, it's just not. I'm sorry. And our subreddit is like super heavily and ethically moderated by a terrific group of people that we work very closely with, okay? And at the end of the day, you could call it a snark all you want, but you're not going to catch us doxing, swatting, reporting people to government agencies. If anybody does try that, they get banned immediately. Right? So, keep the cope going there, bud.
I respect the H3 snark.
I know you do.
And I believe that they're being silenced.
Yes, I'm silencing the H3 snark. God forbid. We have to... What happened to the free speech? Is free speech reporting you to ICE? Is that free speech? I thought it was free speech. Anyway, here is shout out to Girl with the Microphone who's been all over this stuff. She's a superstar in the making. She's live and posting videos all the time on YouTube. Highly recommend checking her out. She said, how did Adam get a big Rolling Stones write-up after a single screenshot was shared? Good question. Why did the article ignore his ongoing role in other snark subreddits and have leveled years of harassment against other creators, including actual ICE and CPS reports? I have a theory. So let's take a look through Theory World with Girl with the Mic. So I don't know if you guys saw it. I don't remember if we even discussed it. Reddit trolls are weaponizing government agencies against creators, focusing on Adam McIntyre, who is Irish and touring the U.S. legally, was falsely reported to ICE by people online. Really? This is when you're actually taking notice of this? Like the CPS call wasn't interesting to you. That wasn't interesting. The skulls wasn't interesting to you. Love being reported to ICE wasn't interesting to you. So who's this author? Fortessa Latifi? That sounds like a fake name. I've never met a Fortessa or a Latifi. And I know a lot of people. I know a lot of people, Dan. A lot. Have you ever met a Fortessa?
I don't think so, no.
But there you go. It's totally impossible.
But I would never say that it sounds like a fake name.
You would never?
No.
I bet there's something on the record sometime, somewhere.
Because I know that there's lots of names I don't know.
Oh, okay. The limits of my knowledge. That's Dan. The less I know, the more I know I don't know, Dan over here, philosopher. That's a fake name, bro. Anyway, moving on. So here she is, okay? Journalist, Rolling Stones, Cut, New York Times, etc. She has a book about family vloggers and child influencers. Very cool. Very cool. Then if you check her follows, she follows Kat Tenbarge, the other disgraced journalist who's obsessed with writing smear pieces about political enemies, and following Taylor Lorenz. And Taylor Lorenz 3.0, the weird, creepy snark account that Taylor runs incognito, where she says Ethan needs to pick up the dog shit off his floor.
Wait, how is it incognito?
Because
it's her name.
Well, she operates it in a way that it's hard to tell if it's her or not.
I see.
Yeah.
I respect.
You're right. It has her name in it. I mean, we went through quite a bit of effort to confirm it was her Instagram account. So this person follows Taylor Lorenz and the so-called meme account. So if you're wondering how Adam McIntyre got a write-up in Rolling Stones, it's because of this creepy group of journalists that, quote-unquote journalists, I guess it's only a matter of time before Fortessa gets shit canned for lying to her editors about something, which has already happened to Taylor and Kat. But until then, this is what's going on in the media, guys.
I respect the H3 snark.
Adam has openly stated multiple times to have friends who are journalists, some of which writing in pretty well-known newspapers. That gives him easier access to good press coverage. I bet him and the person who authored this article run the same circle. No doubt. There's no doubt about it. And Hasan has said the same thing. He's like, all my friends in media could write a story about you and take you down, but I'm not going to ask them. It's like, dude, you shouldn't admit that publicly. Well, I'm proud to admit I have no friends in media.
I'm friends with I'm friends with the guy who runs the City of Dearborn Instagram. So,
hey,
yeah.
I'm sure. I'm sure Dearborn Instagram is going to be coming out in my support here pretty soon.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That would go over well. Anyway, that's it. Yeah, this whole thing is like just the most eye-rolling, pathetic bullshit ever. This dude had his snark subreddit shut down and Rolling Stones articles after one fucking post on it virtually inactive subreddit. Like, please. Oh my golly, dude. Oh my golly, G fucking Wilkers. Jiminy goddamn cricket, dude. You know, but Adam doesn't support snark, so it's fine. Right, Zach?
I respect the H3 snark.
Whoa!
And I believe that they're being silenced.
Whoa!
Will I ever go out of my way to silence them?
Yes.
I respect the H3 snark.
Okay, all right, enough. So that's all I have to say about Adam. I just want to put those out there for the ether. James Charles came across my feed over the weekend, and it is phenomenal. I, in fact, had to double take this. I thought maybe it's just a lookalike because it is so cringe and goofy looking. Everything about this is so off. So here he is at, I think he says Epcot. He's at a theme park. And the first thing to point out is just his posture.
What is going on? What's going on?
He's wearing these super silly like Vetements shoes that look super big. And he's leaning forward slightly. It looks like he's a baby that has to poop.
Yes, he looks
or
like
a baby that's learning to walk or something.
He looks like a baby.
He's dressed like a toddler.
And why is he wearing jorts?
I can't really put my finger on why, but it's baby mode.
His center of balance is definitely
It's
compromised.
his toes. It's his toes.
It's his toes. These are his feet. He's pigeon-footed. They're leaning in towards each other. I think the knees are kind of going into. I think he's excited about his drink. You can tell by the way he speaks when we'll watch the video. He's excited.
Yeah.
He's drawn a crowd too of people who are like, "What the fuck?"
You think that's what the crowd's about?
They're like, why is that guy standing that way?
What is that giant baby doing standing there?
The person filming is. He looks like the giant baby from Spirited Away.
Drew a crowd by his stance.
So anyway, here and then the video is really good too.
I have something else.
He's making a. Did we find the TikTok that he filmed?
It's in this. Oh, that he filmed
from his POV. I would love that.
Right. That's a great point.
So anyway, here he is reviewing his drink. Whoops.
And I got a frozen brown elephant, which is Coca-Cola. Hello. And
Coca-Cola. Hello.
Hello.
He's so dramatic there. Hello. Like, dude, chill. It's like he just got a text back from a 15-year-old. It's just a drink. It's not that serious.
brown elephant, which is Coca-Cola. Hello.
Hello.
Literally, if I drink the fruit, you tell me. I hope this drink
The stance is so. Oh yeah, and then.
We're in Africa, and I got a frozen brown elephant.
Oh, it's just the comments. I'll read them to you guys because they're funny. But yeah, it's super diaper coated.
Hello.
I wish it was cleaner. We'd have to pull that.
Well, maybe if we can find the original.
I got it.
Oh,
send that shit now.
Hello.
This is what it instantly reminded me of.
Oh, okay.
You remember this?
No, his honestly. Oh, you actually found it. Okay. VIP tours at Epic Universe. Wait, what the fuck?
Oh,
is
that's
Epic?
Universal Park.
What is Epic Universe?
It's their
That's
new
probably
one.
Florida.
Come with me.
What? Okay. Well, anyway, we have 3 minutes of this shit, so let's fucking go right now.
On a VIP tour of Epic Universe. I'll tell you guys how much this costs at the end of the video, but for right now,
Oh, it's not just.
spend the day with me. We had to wake up super early because our goal of the day was to get through all 4 different portals.
How do people listen to him?
I don't know. With their ears.
He's just the man is a fucking child predator. What are we
Allegedly.
doing? Is it allegedly? I mean, I think he's pretty much admit to texting with minors.
Yeah. Yeah, he did.
So is it even? Do you even need to say allegedly at this point?
I'm not physically attracted to older guys.
Doesn't hurt.
I mean, that's him.
It doesn't hurt.
It doesn't hurt. Yeah. I'm just wondering. I mean, okay, allegedly.
They were actually 16.
Allegedly. You know, guys. Come on, guys.
Started off with an included breakfast. I did film a whole separate video.
That looks disgusting, bro. Yo, it's so
Included
bougie.
breakfast.
This tour is
I
so
did-
bougie. I got a plate of French fries for breakfast.
That looks awesome.
This is like the most normal looking food.
That looks disgusting.
You know, hold on.
It's like the most standard American meal.
It's like
Hold
a
on.
buttered bun.
You guys are wrong, and I'll tell you why.
Why?
First of all,
With an
he's
included
presenting it
breakfast.
like it's some like posh, bougie.
No, he's not.
When did he
When did
say
he say that?
Yes, he is.
When did he say that?
It's the
Roll it.
ultimate. It's the ultimate. What did he call it?
Yeah, what did he call
The
it?
ultimate Epic Universe VIP experience.
That's literally what it's called.
Okay, I got bad news.
This is literally 90% bread. Go ahead.
I don't think the Coca-Cola part is in here. It was from this day. All the comments are like, "Where's
Cut
the Coca-Cola
content.
part?"
No.
Yeah,
I'll try and scuff something out of it.
I still want to watch it though.
it's so funny. All the comments are about it.
This egg looks fake too, and this bread also. It looks like toys my kids play with.
That's
And pretend kitchen.
a good looking
They
egg.
do look a little plasticky down there.
Bro, that food's not even real, bro. Admit it.
Put WD-40 on
I
there.
did film a whole separate video on all the food that I ate in the day, so you'll have to wait for that because our first stop was Mario
French fries for breakfast? I'm sorry, but that's corny as hell.
Yum.
Okay,
That's
wow.
just how I feel.
You know, home fries, hash browns. There's ways to serve potatoes for breakfast, and it's not French fries. You're gonna set the whole pace for your day all fucked up if you eat a bunch of, you know, coated in chili French fries from the onset of the day. I mean, that's just
you added the coated in chili. I didn't see any chili.
I saw some seasoning.
The seasoning, the red powder.
Oh, that kind of chili. Oh, when you say coated in chili, I think Tommy
seasoning.
So he posted the follow-up video that he's talking about where he showed everything that he ate. Top comments. Okay, but where is the video?
Yes, bro. Just
so
post
he
it.
took that part out of that video too.
Post that shit for the people, man.
Hello.
Hello.
World. Now, I'm just gonna say, if you've been to the Mario World in LA, it's cute, but oh my god, the Epic Universe Mario World literally shits on it. The world building.
What the fuck is the Epic Universe Mario? What is that different?
It's in Florida. It's a new park they built.
The parks are so much bigger.
That does look awesome.
In Florida.
The one in LA looks exactly like that.
No, they have a Donkey Kong section here,
it's
bro.
a lot bigger in
Yo, they got a DK section. By the way, I just shout out Nate. Got a Switch 2 this weekend.
Hey,
and the new,
Nate's still hooking the people up. Have you
Yeah,
tried
the new Mario. Yeah,
It's fun, right?
Allie and I played until pretty late last
It is
night.
so much fun. What mode were you guys playing?
Just the Grand Prix, like.
The
whatever.
online
get
play
online,
is freaking awesome.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't play online or anything.
The online play is super fun.
Yeah, the knockout tour is sick.
And there's like a really cool ladder system. You're going to love it.
Okay, I'm in.
And the levels are
Mario Karting.
flipping awesome, dude.
Is there like significant handling differences with the different cars?
Yes,
I
there
think
should be.
I was feeling that way last night, but I wasn't sure if
I think it's between car types.
It's
You got, like,
weight
the
and
big-
also the motorcycles feel very different compared to cars.
There's
So if you-
motorcycles, there's race cars, there's like sedans, and then there's like big wheelers. There's different types that handle differently.
Okay.
And then the characters handle differently too. There's
Yes,
large
that
types and
too.
small types and medium types.
So there's just 3 categories of like size.
Of character weight, I believe so.
Yeah,
Okay.
character weight, yeah.
Okay.
Small, medium, and large.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
So much to learn.
And actually,
I haven't really played a Mario Kart game in a long time.
If you want a tip, a hot tip. My favorite thing to do right now is racing the ghosts on the time trial.
Time trials are sick.
And I'm taking them out one at a time. I'm very good at the game. I want you guys to know that.
Really?
Yeah, I take out those ghosts one at a time.
I'm probably better at it than you.
We're working towards a tournament then.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
That would be the
Man,
ultimate.
chill.
We need to have a Mario Kart 2 straight up tournament.
I'm ready.
And by the way, I'll say
I have about 2 hours of experience under my belt, so look out.
And I'll say this, when you're racing for a championship, the items are set to basic. Just the same.
No blue shell bullshit?
No, there are no even red shells.
Oh, okay.
You're looking at green shells, bananas, and that's it pretty much. That's pretty much
Avery
it.
says he'll smoke us all. Yeah. Good
Avery,
luck.
I wouldn't doubt.
Good luck.
Avery's very good.
I'll take anybody on. I've been playing since the SNES Mario Kart. And yes, I took a approximately 20-year hiatus from Mario Kart racing, but I've been back for about 2 to 3 hours, and I can confidently say that I will smoke all of you.
Well, that's what Tiger Woods did.
Yeah.
He took a hiatus, a very long one.
I'm
came
like
back.
Tiger Woods without the abuse allegations.
I'm tired. Imagine this is not a serious statement. I'm Tiger Woods with just the allegations. Oh, so you're just the R-worded. That's right. That's a joke, obviously. There's no allegations against me, guys. And trust me, they're looking.
They're looking.
I got invited to be in a Mario Kart whatchamacallit tournament, but I don't have the game. But that person would probably be interested in hosting one for us if we want to do it. Beat 'em ups.
Well, let's talk about it. Let's organize something.
Yeah.
Let's get something going.
I like this. This is just a little like corrected.
Just a little bit.
Yes.
Is there a way to like run his text through AI to clean it up so we can get that hello?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Woofy sent me one. Let me download it real quick.
Woof's on it.
I mean, yeah, you could try and remove background noise and stuff. It's you're never gonna get it that clean though with that.
And
starting from that
2025
rough of audio.
AI where it is?
Yeah.
Nah, it doesn't. It's not there yet.
Yeah.
Play it.
Hold on. I'm importing it.
Hello.
Can I say he looks more normal here?
Because at least it looks like he's wearing jeans almost.
Yeah.
Instead of George.
Or just really baggy shorts, you know?
I can't co-sign that though. Hello. Oh, that's not bad.
Hello.
It's a little bad.
I don't
Let me
think
hear it one more time.
I don't think. Yeah. Okay.
It's not prime time.
Yeah, it's not.
It's too far away. It's too distant. Like,
send it to me. I might be able to AI it.
Love is very good with AI. AI.
All right, let's see what we can do.
All right. Well, anyway, I was saying if you do the ghost runs,
yes,
you can see the top world high scores, and you can see what characters and cars they used. And generally, there's a consensus on the best car and character for that track, because you'll see everybody's using the same one, and it's different per track. So that's a really good indicator. You noticed that, Nate?
I don't really go that deep into it. I just kind of jump on and just
you're
move
gonna
on.
get
So you're
smoked.
not trying, you mean? So you're not a real competitor.
I'm shooting ropes, bro.
That dog in you.
Should I continue this or no? I mean, it is kind of.
I mean, I think we got it.
Yeah, probably.
He looks funny.
All right. Well,
He looks
we have
funny
too much to
standing
do.
there.
We have too much to do. We got caught up. The fact that James Charles is walking around making TikToks, doing epic universe, stand-in pigeon-footed and diaper-filled, is just, it's such a disgrace to humanity. Like, it's so unfair, you know? That fucking...
I mean, Ethan, if you set your mind to it, you could wear a diaper and stand in Disneyland and
that
record a
innocent
video.
people like Ghislaine Maxwell and Harvey Weinstein are locked up in prison.
Whoa.
And people like James Charles walk free.
No, he's right. The FBI has clarified that they did nothing wrong.
Trump said, "Oh, you
my
guys are
bad.
still worried about Epstein? That guy's old news."
Are you still
I totally
talking about
forgot.
Free
Jeffrey
Ghislaine.
Epstein? This guy's been
Like I
talking
said,
about for years.
Listen, she's done terrible things, no doubt. Highly effective organizer. She is executive officer written all over her.
Mm-hmm.
She's a go-getter. She doesn't ask questions. She just gets it done. I'm thinking of hiring.
I thought there was a butt coming at the end of this.
No,
but you're just.
well, I'm not going to ask her to like human traffic a little girl, or anybody.
Well, apparently she didn't do that. Anyways, so
she's
that
in
would be
jail
a
for
weird
something.
thing to request of her, even though she's in jail for 20 years for that exact reason.
I would be like, get me a collab with Crocs. I need that. And she just gets it done. And then you find out like she was threatening people, like, extorting people, and putting.
You don't need to know that though.
I don't.
You don't need to know all the
by any means
the details.
necessary. She's very highly effective. Jay Shetty. Oh, what this collab is so.
I am ready to fully
Oh god.
I'm ready to admit defeat on this. That I was wrong and that you were right, Ethan.
Okay.
Did you hear what I just said?
Yeah.
This might be a first.
It's not the first. You've said that.
No, this is probably the first and only time that this will ever happen. So savor it.
Well, so it's.
You were right about Jay Shetty from the beginning, dude.
But that he's a con man.
I don't even know if you thought he was a con man initially. There was from the first time he entered our orbit
life.
I didn't buy it.
You immediately had a distaste for him, and obviously played it up for the bit on the show. But I always was kind of like, he doesn't seem that bad. Like Ethan's like hatred of him. It's like I would never watch this, but like who cares? But over time, more I see, Jay Shetty's.
Not shaping
seems
up.
like a rat, dude.
He's a rat.
A fucking rat.
Hello. And I mean, this crossovers makes no sense because he seems to be existing in these liberal circles, showing up at J-Lo and Ben Affleck's wedding.
Right.
Hanging out with Oprah.
That is true.
So why the fuck
seemed more
is he collabing with Jordan Peterson, a washed up fucking self-guru whose claim to fame is shitting on trans people?
Yeah, I don't know.
And wearing silly suits.
Did you hear the new Hello?
And being addicted to Xanax and eating only meat.
Wait.
Hello. Hello? Hello. Oh, that's good. How'd you do that?
I mean, it's better. It's better.
Hello.
Play the old one?
I feel like
it's definitely better.
If you don't know the context, it just doesn't really sound.
Is that AI improved?
Yeah.
Oh.
So it looks like it went from mono to stereo.
Hello.
Well, that shouldn't affect anything.
It just
I mean,
it sounds
it's
like
a
he's saying
goofy-
Jello.
Jello.
Hello. Hello. It doesn't sound like he's saying hello anymore. It sounds like it's made in like bits, like pixels.
That's what it is.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
This weekend, I was literally just scrolling Instagram and somebody I follow posted a Jay Shetty dislike video. Bailey Sarian, do you know who that is? She does the murder mystery and makeup.
What's her gripe
Here, I'll
with
send
him?
it to you.
That I'm one of very few that is vocally against Jay Shetty.
She's huge.
I feel like that is changing. I've seen other people.
Oh yeah, she's a fan, right? Yeah, no,
I think
she's awesome.
I love her stuff.
Yeah, she's awesome.
Good morning. Gorgeous, beautiful.
Yes, girl.
Yes,
girl.
I hope you're having a good day. I was on Instagram and I was seeing like a lot of content creators are posting Time Magazine top 100 creators.
Always remember, Hawk Tua girl was on that list. Before you even see who else is on that list.
Everything understand,
but not this.
I was like, where's my invite?
Girl, don't take it personally. Hawk Tua was on that list and you weren't. Just never forget that.
But you know who is on that list? A lot of shitty people. Like that Jay Shetty guy.
I'll be honest. Jay Shetty belongs on that list. He is highly and influential and very popular. He belongs on that list way more than most of the other people. He's hanging out with Oprah.
But how'd he get there?
No, hey, listen, that he shouldn't be on it.
Right.
You know, he's climbed to the top like a little finger.
I was
you know, he thrives in chaos.
Yeah.
I was thinking about Hawk Tua though, like not to be nasty, but I bet so many more dicks were spit on in the past year because of her. And that's some influence. No, seriously though, I was thinking about it yesterday. Like,
you're just thinking about that?
Yeah, I mean, it's in your like.
I mean, you're probably right.
I mean, yeah, if there was a graph, that was definitely.
And that's a good. And you're saying that's a good thing for humanity.
Yeah.
It couldn't. I mean, it's probably not a bad thing.
Yeah, no.
Oh God.
Do you think that divorce rates have dropped, or like maybe I don't know?
I wouldn't go that far.
Okay. Well, how do we measure if the Hawk Tua phenomenon is real?
Maybe like a survey. Have you got your dick spit on past year?
Okay. All right.
Maybe Ghislaine can help with that survey.
Yeah, there you go. That's a good.
Don't ask. I don't want to know how you get it. Yeah. You just get it.
You like him? You shouldn't, because he's a liar. He lied. He said he was a monk.
Yes.
He never was.
She knows everything.
Exposed. He never even. He like said he went to college and all that stuff. He never did. It was all a fucking lie, bitch.
That's right.
But yeah,
she's true crime, right? You
Yeah.
could tell she's got a nose. She got a knack for it.
Absolutely.
This girl's got her ear to the grindstone and her nose to the
finger on the pulse.
Finger on the pulse. And her nose to the winds.
Nose to the
ear
wind.
to the grindstone?
Her ear.
Not either.
Her ear to the train track.
Oh, okay. She tied up by some sort of.
No, she's listening for vibration.
Melodramatic villain.
That's actually a very visual.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Somebody.
That was well done.
Thanks.
Sure. Keep him growing. Whatever. Fuck that guy, dude. I hate when you put a cup up to your face because then the filter goes away and it shows how truly ugly you are.
Oh, she has a filter on? Oh, my.
Miss Queen.
I love that. Dude, the filter's getting so good. I didn't even suspect it. Girl, don't even worry about that filter. I'm sure you look perfect under that.
It's
because
subtle.
The takes, if the skin is as good as the takes,
totally.
then you stand BTS or whatever the meme is. For perfect skin, they say that, right? Yeah. Did you know they say that, Dan?
Sorry, what?
Stan BTS for perfect skin. Did you know they said that?
I literally
yes or
make
no?
that joke every time we talk about a K-pop group. Every single time.
I have to go back and fact check.
You could.
Dan, chill.
Okay. Relax. Anyway, let's see what Jay Shetty and Jordan Peterson talked about. I'm telling you what, bucko. Trans people need to be lined up and executed. They're coming after our children. And Jay Shetty's like, very interesting. Very interesting.
Interesting perspective.
I literally would be so scared to do that.
I'd be so scared.
I'd be so scared to do that.
God.
All right, let's see. Maybe he confronted him.
Well, let's hear.
It's received an incredible amount of acclaim already.
By the way, this is propaganda posted to hype up Peterson Academy, his online grifting
His
school.
master class.
Yeah, master class in what? Having a fucking panic attacked after drinking apple cider vinegar. You know what I mean? I'm not taking advice from the guy who can't drink apple cider vinegar without having a near-death experience.
And he posted this last week, and it's from a podcast from 7 months ago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's received an incredible amount of acclaim already.
Been tweeting out funny ads about being the most progressive university in the world. The progressives hope for universal education at something approximating zero cost. That's what we've got.
With hand-selected professors.
This editing is making me want. This editing is so
insane.
psycho.
Also, did he said what they're offering is approximately that, and it's $400?
He said the price?
Yeah, that's not free.
That's what we've got.
With hand-selected professors from top universities around the world.
Why is Jay Shetty shilling for Jordan Peterson University?
I think he's one of the he's in on it.
Oh my God. You did this on purpose? Oh, that's the name of his podcast. You did this on purpose? Like, I'm sorry, y'all don't have enough money. Both of these guys are probably loaded to the nth degree, okay?
With hand-selected professors from top universities around the world.
That seems.
How else are they going to be selected? By AI? What do you mean hand-selected?
a lot of this
You mean somebody
ad was
actually
AI, so
selected
maybe.
who to hire? That's fucking groundbreaking, dude.
Whoa.
This is how I hire my people. This person.
That's how I
Idiot.
got the job. That's accurate.
Idiot, shut up.
That's how I got picked.
Yeah, right. You guys are all, don't listen, say what you will about me, but you are all top of the field.
Oh, wow.
Sure.
Thank you.
Listen, there's a
Give it up to us.
There's a reason this show has
Give it up
stayed
to
on the
us.
rails.
That's right.
And made it through something.
Pretty progressive to me.
Honestly, brilliant. Can't wait to enroll myself. I'll be doing that straight after this.
No, you're not. What the fuck?
Jay Shetty is enrolling.
What was that? Oh, the AIs are getting so wild. What the hell, dude?
Hello,
Hold
Twitter
on.
world.
Welcome to X.
Everything always, it's like Contrapoints says, 50% of the posts on X are anti-Semitic.
I think she was underestimating a little bit.
And leave it to Hasan to be like, actually, this freak is just making it all about herself and ignoring genocide. It's like, dude, all she said is that like there's a lot of anti-Semitism. Is that okay? Oh, yeah, that's cool. That's normal stuff here, guys.
Jesus Christ.
That's normal
stuff.
What's the prompt for that? You know, that's
Jordan Peterson crying on television, and then a Hasidic Jew walks in with a stereo.
I just imagining
how does the robot say yes to that?
No, it's Grok probably or some shit.
Yeah, it's probably Grok.
Grok does video?
Well, if you
maybe not.
host it locally, you can do whatever you want.
Grok probably autofills that second half.
How do you host it locally? I don't know how that works. I always wonder how that works is when people they make AI stuff, and I know that if I ever try to get too fresh with the AI, it's like, I'm not doing that.
It's pretty easy. I don't really know how it works, but it's pretty easy to set up.
It's doable?
Very. Oh, yeah, very. Yeah. There's also a website that are uncapped. Very cool.
You know, it's going to be illegal pretty soon to do AI porn of people. It's happening.
That's good.
I think it's already most likely, right? Do
I don't think it is.
other real people?
I heard a story on, I think it was on The Daily or something about someone was doing this as revenge to another girl and passing it around.
Mm-hmm.
And they're trying to pass a law. It's only a matter of time, but I think it's going to be a serious
They better,
crime, like it is in South Korea.
Good.
Johnny Somalia is part of his charges is doing that.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, he did.
That was one of the things he did.
He apparently made
himself in
AI
trouble.
porn of a South Korean pop star.
Bad move.
For no reason, just straight up doing like a felony in South Korea.
Bad move.
That might be the easiest felony to commit.
Well, let's Google it.
You know what I mean, though?
Yeah, no.
Because usually, if you're going out there to commit
what is the easiest felony to commit?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Because like if you're going out there to commit a felony, it takes some planning or thought or something.
You can do this from your phone.
Anyone can do this like immediately. You can,
pirating digital content.
Is that a felony?
Yeah. So I get the FBI warnings.
Oh, here's an interesting article. 7 felonies you've probably committed in your lifetime.
Oh shit, read those.
Number 1, messing with your friend's Facebook page. The crime is federal wire fraud. If you've ever
No, it's
returned,
not. That's not wire fraud.
If you ever returned to your Facebook page to discover you're a huge fan of Justin Bieber's penis, then congratulations, you're the victim of wire fraud.
Sounds like you committed a different crime. Wire fraud is when you like convince someone to send you money.
Number 2, failing to report your food service tips. Well, this is outdated as of Trump's big beautiful bill, right?
How is that a felony?
Tax evasion.
Hello.
But though, there's got to be levels to it.
Number 3, egging your neighbor's mailbox.
Huh?
Just
People
because
do
your
that?
neighbor- huh?
They say, "Who's done that?" They go, "Everybody's done this." Throwing eggs at your neighbor's mailbox? No.
When I was like 13, probably.
Old head activity.
I mean, there was one time.
Definitely egged my friend's.
There was one time when me and my buddy egged my principal's house.
There you go.
And it was in elementary school.
You committed a felony.
Worse than.
But I
the
didn't throw it at
mailbox.
his mailbox. Why would I throw it at his mailbox?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's worse to throw it on the house.
I've had
Much worse.
Yeah.
I had bullies tomato my house.
Really?
Tomato?
Yeah, because
What is these? That's amateur shit.
Because of my red face, they wanted to throw tomatoes.
What? That's so mean.
Oh my god!
What?
How old were you?
That's rich people shit throwing tomatoes.
Heirloom. I was high school, 14.
Oh.
That is unbelievably mean.
That is very
If I
mean.
could go back in time, I would fucking beat
Oh,
them.
me too.
That is so mean.
Do you know who those guys are now?
I do, yeah.
What are they up to?
Losers.
Are they in jail?
You want to go fucking tomato their house?
You want to talk to them right now?
I'll go with you.
Let's send Jimmy Lee to their house and tell him to
let's
stop with
get
the
old,
tomatoes.
Are they doing bad in life? Not as
Maybe
bad.
Kinda,
Not as bad as you want them to be doing.
They are.
They suffered. One suffered some tragedy, and I feel kind of bad. So
Oh, it sounds like someone had
Karma's
it
a
coming.
bitch.
I should have.
Maybe if you didn't throw tomatoes at my boy's house, whatever tragedy befell
Now you're
you wouldn't have
quadriplegic.
happened.
What's the tragedy?
I don't want to get it.
Yeah, don't say it because I don't want to feel
Yeah, no, I don't want to know. I don't want to
wanna know
know
the
because then I'll actually have to feel bad.
It's pretty fucking sad.
Okay, I don't want to know. I'm out.
Was there any point of view when you saw that where you're like,
Write it in the Discord.
No, I really don't want to know. I'm not looking.
write it in Discord.
I don't want to know.
I do. Write it in Discord.
He had a
Can't
comment,
personify
guys.
this
It's
story.
fine.
Whatever it is, I'll pretend like it's not a big deal. Well, I mean, that happens to everybody.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Oh, you guys said it's not that bad?
It happens to everybody.
I'm not looking, so.
Yeah,
I'm glad to hear it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, it was some trauma.
That's pretty fucking bad to me.
Somebody died. Woo, big whoop.
Oh my god.
Everybody dies.
But not everybody lives.
Exactly.
So true.
Oh, okay. Well, that is a little tragic, but shit happens.
Who sent the laugh emoji?
You know who you sound
Okay,
like?
we gotta stop.
Do you remember at the beginning of the pandemic when Vanessa Hudgens was on live and she goes, she wanted to go to Coachella, so she goes, yeah, people are gonna die, which is like inevitable.
Right. That was good.
That was one of my
That was
favorites.
really good.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess based.
It's one of the funniest things that's ever happened for sure. 'Cause she just wanted to do Molly at Coachella.
The
but
timing on that was a little sus.
It was very, very, like right at the beginning.
Right when you shouldn't be saying that at all. Right when you should be saying the opposite. We have to do our ad. We're way over.
Something. I want to thank our wonderful sponsor, Mood.
Yeah.
.com, guys. First, head on over there and use the code H3 because you're going to get 25% off your first order.
Wow.
Nowhere else on the internet are you going to find deals like this for this type of product. It's mood.com. Now, let me tell you something. I recently, they sent us these for my sister to try. She was freaking out when she saw these. Freezer Pops. THC and later.
Nice.
They taste
Freezer
really good.
Pops. How cool is that?
I tried.
You did?
Yeah.
I'm so excited to try
How
one.
was it?
It was good. It tastes good. and I definitely got high.
Taste the can you taste the
hardly
the additive?
Like honestly, hardly at all.
It's just like a
Not
normal.
that
it tastes like
bad flavor. I like the flavor.
Because I only wanted half, to see, how much I could take. But it tasted so good, I just finished it.
Oh, you crushed the whole thing?
Yeah.
Did you? Was it too much?
It was for me.
It sounds strong. I mean, I'm looking at 20 milligrams. That'd ruin my whole week. Rapid onset, gourmet small batches, 9 flavors,
gourmet.
20 milligrams. Yeah, you might need to share that with somebody. That's so much fun, though. Obviously, keep that away from children. I had to hold that for my sis when she was coming on the weekend, and I was like, I'm not putting that in the freezer because I put it up in a high up shelf where nobody would ever see it. But besides that, they got all kinds of great products. Let's take a look. They got gummies. Boom. They got flowers. They got edibles. They got beverages. Didn't you go try the beverages? They sent us some of those recently too.
I did not try it.
Crack open a nice, flavorful soda that's also packed with the stuff you love to get you in the mood.com. Code H3 for 25% off. Pre-rolls. Concentrate. Oh, whoops. Concentrates. Vapes. This is obviously a fan fave. It's for its ease of use, its value. They send you a vape that's ready to go, and you just get it, and you go. And apparently it lasts for a really long time, so. I'm a fan of the gummies. I like the flowers. I like the Eddies. If I was in the market, though, I'd probably do these pre-done vapes, too. That seems like the way to do it.
That's my fave.
Yeah.
I mean, actually, who knows? I haven't tried the little pops yet. That might be my new fave.
That sounds really, really fun, on a hot day.
I love an activity,
Yes. You can also shop by the mood that it puts you in. For example, aroused. Hello.
I'm shooting ropes, bro.
Sleepy, classic high, happy, energized, chill, soothing, focused, creative, and social. Let's get social with it. You can also
I'm a classic high kind of guy.
Yeah.
I'm kind of old school like that.
Yeah. Yep. You can also shop by potency, mild, medium, and high. They also have a hero dose that they don't list, so watch out for the hero dose. Are you feeling heroic today? Let's take a look at Arouse. This one's always fun.
I'm shooting.
These ones apparently, check this out. See, by the way, on their website, 20% off your first order. Nope, code H3 gets you 25% off. Sexual Euphoria gummies, dude. Let's go, bro. You got the 15 milligrams, you got the 5 milligrams.
Nate always talks about those.
He won't shut up about it.
All the time.
Well, as far as I know, and forgive me for saying this because it's somewhat descriptive, but I believe conception happened during one of those gummy ingestions.
It was a one and done type of deal.
Just one time. That's it. That's all you.
Shooting ropes. Wow. Only tried once.
This one's called Cupid's Kush. Cupid's Kush.
Cupid's Cooch.
That gets you aroused. Anyway, guys, head on over. Mood is such a great company. Their website is amazing. It's easy to use. The discounts are amazing. The products are amazing. I love them. Great sponsor. Mood.com, guys. Head on over here, find something you like, and use the code H3 for 25% off your first order. That's Mood.com. Code H3. Thank you to our wonderful sponsor. Love them. Hey, yeah, here, look.
Check this out. Little crossover callback.
Oh.
Jay Shetty officiated Vanessa Hudgens. Is that how you say it? Hudgens. Her wedding.
Bro, are they divorced yet?
No, they're having a second child.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if you get officiated by Jay Shetty, that it's not working.
Well, that did end up true with
Jen.
With Jen and Ben.
Ben and J-Lo, what'd that last, like 3 months? And then he's like, I woke up from a nightmare and realized. He said that. I woke up from a fever dream. Like, holy shit, dude.
Ouch.
Can you imagine?
No.
I need to use the potty here, guys. We're having so much fun, though, today, aren't we, guys?
Yeah. Hello. Having a degree of fun. I don't know about so much.
I'm having fun. I don't know about you, Dan.
I mean, I'm having a good time.
The James Charles soundbite's growing on me.
Yeah. No, that's fun.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. It's so robotic.
Sounds like a Canadian in South Park.
Oh, yeah.
Hello.
Oh.
Here's the thing about our audience.
Here's the thing.
Asmongold, Coffeezilla, Moist Critical, they're all doing the Epstein file thing and getting like a bajillion views. Yeah. Our audience doesn't care about Epstein.
Damn you Jews.
Why don't they care? Don't you guys care about child trafficking?
What are you talking about? Why are you saying that?
The views are low, like I expected they would be.
You're kind of sus right now. Why are you saying that?
I'm just saying it should be at like 100.
Sound like Trump.
That's kind of sus, bro.
Saying what?
And also, it's like you said at the beginning, you're, as usual, late to talking about it.
Okay, but they should be interested at least. Don't they care about it?
We were ready to talk about this on Wednesday
Whoever's not watching
of last week.
is pro human trafficking children.
You think so?
Watch or you did it. You're responsible.
Okay.
This is not what podcasts are,
But how will that get the word out? Because anybody that's watching will...
They're good.
They'd have to be watching to see that message.
They're good. The ones who are watching know.
Right.
And then everybody else who's not watching, there should be like 10,000 other people that could be in here are straight up human traffickers.
Do we change the title to that? If you're not watching this, you're a human
If
trafficker?
you don't watch this, you may be involved in human trafficking.
And
we should threaten our audience.
And anti-Semitic, because Jeffrey Epstein was Jewish.
I prefer not to talk about that.
Fair enough.
I like to ignore that fact as much as possible.
Fair enough.
Okay.
That guy has not been a good representative for the Jewish people.
That is true.
You know,
Not necessarily.
like, come on, dog. We already got enough stacked against us. Do we really need Epstein out there or Harvey Weinstein? Like, please, bro.
Yeah, he's also Jewish. Yeah.
Please.
Please.
All right, I gotta go potty. So I will be right back. Coming at you live.
If you want to watch a streamer that wants to pee in the potty.
True. Then you can stay right here.
Hello.
Because that's what you're watching. Hello. It's so intense.
Hello.
Kind of sounds like a speak and spell too.
Hello. Hello.
Which I have one right here.
Oh yeah. Yeah, shout out.
Where the hell did you just pull that from?
I'd never seen that before.
From Tamara.
Tamara.
Oh, okay.
Hello. One.
Ela just left a comment actually, but Ethan walked away. She said Ethan, part of the elite sounds like a cover-up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he's being sus about it. It's weird.
Hello.
He's been avoiding the topic.
Just saying. My heart is whole again because Olivia's back in the studio. Missed you so much, girly.
Aw, miss you. Thank you.
To be clear, that was a message from Sen, not from me.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Thank you both.
Now, I did miss having you here, but I wouldn't necessarily say that my heart feels whole again. That feels like too much to say to a coworker.
Absolutely, but if you mean it, then I thank you.
Well, I
you do.
I don't mean it.
But you do.
Well, the heartful part.
Yeah.
I am glad that you're here,
Thank
and we did
you.
miss you last
Thank
week.
you.
But my heart was full.
That's it. That's all you gotta say.
Yeah.
I feel like we're just a bunch of grumpy old men without you.
Aw, for real?
Yeah.
That makes me feel beautiful.
What about your wife?
She's never here. She's not here.
Never, not here.
Oh, hey, babe. I kind of meant this front row, but yeah.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
The front row gang. Front row gang.
Shout out.
Hey.
Fucking losers.
Yeah, do it, AB. AB.
Oh, I didn't know what you guys were doing.
Complete the chain. Show love.
Nate, can you believe
Nate,
this?
show love. Look at that.
Believe this, Nate?
Now show the wide shot, Nate. There we are. Look at us. Anyways, Adam Smith. Wow, the Adam Smith. He's turning 29 today. As a PhD candidate in dark matter physics, I want to acknowledge Ethan for how much he knows about physics. Don't do that. Don't inflate his ego.
Hello.
Despite almost losing to Trisha in Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader, he's a pretty smart guy. Okay, I'm glad you threw a little diss in there, Adam. Thank you. And happy birthday. And good luck on your thesis. Thesis? That's you make a thesis as a PhD, right? The girl who bullied me in high school died of an overdose, and I only found out because her samples came through the lab I work at. Whoa.
That's fucking wild, dude.
Whoa.
Damam.
And why are you telling us this?
Well, I assume it was because of the
revenge. The revenge thing.
I don't. You didn't have anything to do with that, did you? This isn't a Dexter situation.
No, he said the only reason he was because he worked at the lab where what came in. This is sus, bro. Save that guy's user.
There was a dude we used to work with. He was an asshole, and I told Lena, wherever we go in life, he's still gonna be here, so don't let him piss you off. And he's still a waiter, and I tell Lena, let's go eat there. She won't do it. I'm like, come on, fuck him. She won't do it. He told Lena shut up once.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh
How
no.
did this happen?
Long story. He hid in the back room because I was gonna kill him.
Yeah, I bet he did.
Good times.
Hugh said, finally show that Gundam love. What does that mean?
Gungam, the competitor to Lego.
Oh yeah, Gundam.
Oh, someone sent me this over the weekend, actually.
Oh, is that? They must have seen you holding that or something.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, someone who works at Fairlife, actually, shout out, sent me a bunch of free Fairlife protein and sent me this with it.
That's Gungams. That was Cam who got into those for a while.
Yeah,
right?
we still argue about it.
You still argue with him about that?
Yeah.
All these years later? I love some Gundam, man. I'm a Gundam stan. What can I say? I've never built one though. I never got into the models.
Loser, idiot,
Oh,
virgin.
have you built a Lego set, Dan?
Tons.
Okay.
My
What
boy's
is this
building a Gundam.
attitude, Zach? What?
I'm just asking a question.
Why are you coming at me like that?
It's a fair question. Why are you getting defensive?
You heard the way he asked that.
No, he didn't ask it in
It was
type
in a
of way.
super accusatory tone.
Well, he's right. If you want to talk about building Gundams, you might as well build some fucking Legos.
I said I didn't. I've never built a Gundam.
I have built a Gundam, Dan. A Gundam.
A Gundam?
It's a very different experience. You gotta I mean, you see right there.
I've never built one. Yeah, this is insane. This
It's
is
pretty fun actually, and the end product is usually pretty cool.
They're pretty dope.
Okay, I don't even know where to begin. Holy shit.
I've done lots of model building, just not Gundams.
No. Yeah, Teddy likes those. Although with those, they're kind of more challenging, and like you have to cut stuff, which he can't really do yet. So, me or Ela just end up building the whole.
Oh yeah,
thing.
Ela in the chat is just saying Teddy builds those. That's cool. You should get him into the series as soon as possible too. The one about child soldiers.
Oh, that's
the
what
Gundam
Gundam's
anime.
about.
Yeah.
Sure, we'll get right on that one. You know, did anyone see Superman?
No, I am planning on seeing it though after the positive reviews and everything.
I was thinking of taking my boys.
Yeah, you should. I think they'll enjoy it.
Galia said, however, and I noticed in the chat before the show that she hated it. Didn't she?
She said she hated it. But most people like it.
She said she hated the damn thing.
Well, shoot. Well, shucks.
She's not American, that's why. No, I'm kidding.
Truth, justice, and the American way. Apparently, it's not that anymore, though.
The human way.
It's the human way.
What the fuck? Ela Klein? Ethan, part of the elite? Sounds like a cover-up? Dude, what the hell?
Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't going to bring it up, but
You
your
know,
wife-
if I go down, Ela, you're Ghislaine Maxwell.
Oh, no!
I'm just saying.
Wow.
Careful what you're implicating yourself in.
This is mutually assured destruction.
That's right.
I was saying Superman was boring. Superman was amazing.
Truth.
I loved
Justice.
it. Superman was
An American
great.
democracy.
I love it. It was peak. It was really. It looks like some people saying they didn't like it, but I'm mostly seeing positive. It's good. It's great.
I think most people
Common
like it.
Gallia W. Oh. Love
He is
it.
right a lot of times.
Well, I don't want to fully come out as a James Gunn hater because that's not true. But his style I'm not the biggest fan of like the Guardians movies and
Me
stuff
neither.
the way other people are.
Admittedly, I watched the first one. I thought it was okay. I didn't watch any of the other ones.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you why. I'm getting sick and tired. I'm getting fatigued by what's his goddamn name, who's in every fucking thing.
Chris Pratt.
Yeah, Chris Pratt. Like, I'm so sick of people shoving the same person down your throat for a decade. We're in every goddamn movie.
Yeah.
Like, I like Chris Pratt. He's funny. I like his acting. But at a certain point, it's like, dude, I'm tired of watching him play the same character just like in space.
Mario was too far for me when he was playing
What
Mario.
the hell, Mario?
Especially when the voice actor for Mario is such a nice guy. He's so beloved by the fans. They should just had him.
You think he can do movie lines?
Yeah.
What makes you think that?
The voice actor?
The
for
guy who
Mario?
just goes Yahoo?
No, he says other stuff, but he's done other voice acting.
How
I
old
believe.
is he?
I'm probably in like 60s.
He's the Mario voice guy?
He doesn't voice Mario anymore. He's officially retired.
He got booted. Yeah,
Did he touch some
retired.
kids or something?
No.
Oh, that's usually what happens.
He tweeted some Elmo shit, dude.
I'm kidding.
They,
That's
like,
a joke.
replaced
There's no allegations against him that I know about. That was just a joke about there been being pedos everywhere. You know what I mean? Funny, very funny stuff.
Have you guys ever seen the James Gunn Suicide Squad movie? That one's
No.
good. That's good. You should watch it.
Okay, interesting.
Not
And listen,
the one with Jared Leto.
I like James Gunn's early work. He made all of these like really shitty B movies in the 90s that are like kind of
Troma
awesome.
or
Yeah, the
whatever.
Troma movies, Tromeo and Juliet and stuff like that.
I don't know what that is, but I know what Jomo is.
Sure, but yeah, I don't know. It's just that it is the humor gets a little grating
He
sometimes.
wrote the Scooby-Doo
a
movie
little-
too, which is good.
Yeah, the humor thing in these movies always turns me off. Like, and it's the same with the Marvel movies where people are like, it's so funny, and I'm like,
Well, he kind of like set that
Deadpool
template.
makes me want to. I know I've said this many times on the show, but like, Deadpool being a comedy makes me want to claw my eyes out.
Yeah, no, we're on the same page with
It's
that one.
so not
I'm
funny,
a fellow
dude.
Deadpool hater.
And it's just Ryan Reynolds in a suit. It's not Deadpool. It's Ryan Reynolds in a suit.
Yeah.
Chris Pratt in space. Chris Pratt in the Mario Kingdom.
Yep.
I think you should watch the other Guardian movies. I think they get better, in my opinion.
No.
The second one sucks. Are you kidding me?
Nah.
I thought the first one was decent. The second one is dog shit.
Nah.
You like, what's your favorite of the trilogy?
I think I like. I mean, I'm gonna disagree with Dan here. I like the second one the best. And I think it goes 2, 3, 1 for me.
You like the first one the least?
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough.
You like the
People saying I dislike James Gunn. I don't. I'm not as up on it as
Being
a
a
lot
little
of people
hipster
are.
over here, like his old stuff.
I'll tell you what, I do love the Guardians of the Galaxy ride at Disneyland.
Which is getting shut down, right? Didn't we hear that?
Why? What?
Didn't we hear that?
No, it's not.
No, it was under renovation.
Oh, are they just renovating it?
I don't even know how they can improve it. That ride is like.
Because last time we
I
went,
don't
it was not available.
Yeah,
to us.
it has been down for a while, but I always thought it was just being repaired or something.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
All right, let's move it on. Hey. All right. The cursed suitcase gave me cancer, gone wrong, gone sexual.
Yeah. We meant to talk about this a while ago, but I think it just got lost in the shuffle.
So you want to explain?
Okay, so when we did the subathon, 3 months ago, 4 months ago, we had the raffle, and the grand prize was the cursed suitcase full of a bunch of Dave Fresh and old H3 merch and little trinkets and all that kind of stuff. Well, the person who won, shortly after receiving the cursed suitcase, got diagnosed with tongue cancer.
No take backs.
Wait, the winner got cancer?
Yes.
Oh,
Now,
no.
thankfully,
Is he okay?
Yeah, I guess they caught it early, and they said they had a surgery and they cut it out. Cancer was on my tongue, so they had to take it out, only the cancer part, not the whole tongue. They spent weeks at the hospital. The pod was a great companion. Surgery went great, and all's well that ends well. But the curse continues. I don't know.
Oh my God, I'm so happy
Zach's
they're
starting
okay.
to have me believe.
Well, just get rid of the fucking suitcase. Do the world a favor. Destroy that thing. Cast it into the ocean or something.
That's not how it works. You gotta pass it on to someone else.
And no credence.
Give it. Okay, well then give it to. Who can you give it to? Just a criminal? Go to
Just
jail?
those guys that threw
Foist it.
tomatoes at Zach's house.
There you go. Oh no, he's suffered enough.
Good luck convincing someone to take that shit. We had to throw an elaborate giveaway to get someone to accept that.
Yeah.
I think you guys are seeing it the wrong way. I bet they probably had cancer before they got the suitcase, and the suitcase saved them. That's my take. Because obviously they probably already had cancer. It takes a long time for that to develop.
That's interesting.
Years.
That's very interesting.
I think it's the opposite. I think they got saved by the suitcase.
Well, I'm happy that he got that taken care of. God bless that. You know.
Yeah.
Yes.
Again, this is struggling times for the H3 show. If we can't have in our audience dying of cancer, one down, that's one.
Yeah. Let me say something, and I'm going to be clear here. Let me be clear. No one in the audience can die.
No.
It's not allowed.
No.
It's not allowed for
With
any of
peace
you to
and love,
die.
no deaths will be had. Nothing.
Yep.
If
Nothing.
you die, you're banned.
Yeah, no deaths. Peace and love. Peace and love.
You will be banned. You will be banned if you pass away. Yep.
Lewis Anderson.
The GOAT.
I haven't heard of that guy in a minute. What the hell's he up to? Oh, this guy. Okay. Please be an official sponsor. Please be.
It should be.
I think he leveled up with this. Yeah, just wait. This is just the intro.
This is all teaser right
this
here.
is teaser.
He's crying because the reviews were, or
Yeah,
Reviews
so
say it's better than the old one.
okay.
So he's a Zack Snyder fan who is upset because I don't know if you know this, but there's quite a lot of tension on some online spaces between fans of the various Zack Snyder DC movies, including Man of Steel
and people
and
will
Justice
fight
League
over anything
and all
Holy
that
shit.
Well, believe it or not, and I know it is hard to believe, but there are people that really like those Zack Snyder Superman movies. They think that it's peak, and they're very upset with the direction James Gunn has gone with his woke bullshit.
Did you hear that Hasan has likened himself to Superman? Have you seen that clip?
I saw your story, and
I haven't seen. This is a good transition. This is a good transition because I have not seen that yet. No,
pretty funny.
But I did see
Oh, Ethan.
a terrible take on your Instagram.
you.
Oh yeah, I know. No, go ahead, show it. I know what you're gonna say, and you're fucking wrong, bro. Well, let's watch the original video first, and then you can yell at me for my take. Do we have that one in the war zone?
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Let's hop on down. Hasan thinks he's Superman. Thank you. Very humble guy, by the way.
So, like, what Superman does here is his involvement in global affairs, like his moral compass causes others to also take action, causes others who have power to also take action. He literally makes people, he springs others into action. That's the whole point. That is the I don't know. I just saw like a lot of
bro, what
of what I've tried.
I'm sorry, but
Hello.
I'm already cringing. But now it gets bad. Now it gets bad.
With commentary in general, which is like to influence others to also do right and to defend vulnerable people and to show by not just telling but also doing, no matter what the repercussions are. And I think that was what was great. Like, he is an inspirational figure, not just inspirational towards human beings, but also towards metahumans and people who are powerful themselves.
He's saying he's respectful to metahumans.
You paused it at the worst possible moment. I could not follow the point he was trying to make.
Because this is what he always does. He's talking nonsense.
Sometimes here, not just
I went back for
general,
you, Dan.
which is like to
I went back for you, Dan.
Take action. He literally makes people. He springs others into action. That's the whole point. That is the. I don't know. I just saw like a lot of what I've tried to do. With commentary in general, which is like to influence others to also do right and to defend vulnerable people.
Okay, now I'm following.
And to show.
I think you paused it right at that pivotal part.
By not just telling, but also doing, no matter what the repercussions are. And I think that was what was great. Like, he is an inspirational figure, not just inspirational towards human beings, but also towards metahumans and people who are powerful themselves.
So he liked the Superman movie because Superman reminded him
like sometimes
of himself.
it's okay to do good.
Have you ever watched Superman and thought, that reminds me of me?
Man,
you know who that reminds me of? Me. You know Superman, the impossibly like powerful and valorous, chivalrous, like perfect moral compass, basically a perfect human being. You know who that reminds me of? Me.
Got it.
you know.
And parents from Krypton, if you're going to go through the mythology.
Oh God,
send
there's a
him
Ben
to
Shapiro
Earth
review.
So that he can be a
there's
moral
gonna be
guide
spoilers,
for people
I think.
on Earth.
I'm trying to pause it, yeah. But that's enough. That's all I wanted to show. Except
Spoiler: Superman's not from Earth.
No, it's more than
No,
that.
I know.
I watched some of Ben Shapiro's.
Oh, you watched his review, right? He does a lot of movie reviews.
now
right?
Hasan, he talks about how he has dedicated his life to protecting those vulnerable under him, and no matter what the cost is. Now, I thought this was especially ironic given that last week he dropped the T slur on his stream and has refused to acknowledge or apologize for it. Let's see. I think we blurred it, right? Or we beeped it.
Wait, are you skipping your take on
Yeah,
the
what-
Super?
what-
Wait,
we
We're
don't
going
need
to
to talk about this.
No, I want to.
Okay.
I'm not skipping.
Okay.
I'll stand on my take with 10 toes down.
Okay.
Houthi style.
Hello.
California officials are failing to protect girls on the playing field and in the locker room. The Department of Justice has filed suit. Going into the replies and seeing the big bad rhetoric is not working on the right wingers is honestly amazing. Oh my God, they tried to do it. They tried to do the trans thing.
Wait, what? Where was it?
It was blurred. It was censored.
No, but he said
California
the word.
officials are failing to protect girls on the playing field and in the locker room. The Department of Justice has filed suit. Going into the replies and seeing the big bad rhetoric is not working on the right wingers is honestly amazing.
I thought there would be a bleep. So he says big bad T word for trans people, which is really what's the T slur? Oh, it's the T.
Google it.
It's a slur for trans people.
Yeah,
and it's a very bad one. Now he was just reading a post right with it in it, but that's what the majority of times that I've said slurs is me doing that, and Hasan and everyone else doesn't think that detail is important. Now, what's the difference is that he's refusing to apologize for it or even acknowledge it. Like, that happened to me one time on Leftovers where I accidentally said that the T slur, we had talked about it and it was meant to be cut, but it was accidentally left in. And I was doing a character, yeah. I was playing a character. I didn't mean it. It kind of slipped out, and I was like, oh, we got to cut that. But it actually made the cut, and this is what I said 3 years ago. I said, I'm so very sorry about this. You're 100% right. I was supposed to be cut. It was left by mistake. I know I was in character as an ignorant person, but I should never have said it regardless. I feel horrible. I'm so sorry. We're going back and cutting it out of the episode. Also, do not be rude, please. They're 100% right and was completely respectful with their feedback, which they didn't have to be. Now, Hasan, I think it is genuinely his policy. He thinks that this is the way to operate. Never apologize for anything ever. Like, I genuinely think that's his policy. And I mean, you can see it here. Like, there's no reason for him not to just like acknowledge and apologize. And the timing of it is quite bad as well, considering he goes from saying the T slur to attacking Contrapoints.
It's the other way around. He started with Contrapoints. The next day, he said the slur.
He started it by attacking Contrapoints, and then, well, here it says the same day.
It might be the same day.
And then the very same day, attacking Contrapoints, which again, optically, if you're going to accuse me of being a misogynist for suing 3 women, like this is, I mean, this has way more credence. If you are like me, a spoiled child of America, and your focus after 20 months of live streamed Holocaust of children in Gaza is still on your personal feelings instead of unconditional support to the victims of genocide, there's more honor in continuing to stay silent. He's talking about Contrapoints, who, by the way, did offer her unconditional support. What she did offer is criticism of Hasan and the online left's handling of this situation, and her opinion of how it's alienating people and how it's unhelpful. And Hasan, feeling personally slighted about that, turns it into actually you're pro-genocide, which is constantly the constant line of attack that I hope is becoming more obvious to people as time goes on. But on this very same day he accuses her of being pro-genocide, he also calls her the T-slur and has not acknowledged or apologized for that.
Did not call her.
No, he was reading a tweet of somebody referring to...
He didn't call her the T-slur.
He said the T-slur. Yeah. Thank you for clarifying that. He said the T-slur. And I've been wanting to talk about the Contrapoints thing because I want to read her statement just to show how fucking reasonable it is. And we'll get into this.
But yeah, of course, podcaster Ethan Klein voices support.
Oh yeah, I made a point to defend her, obviously, because she's getting absolutely creamed, as we all unfortunately knew she would, as being pro-genocide. And once you guys see what she actually said, which maybe it's a long, I think I can read it pretty fast. But it's actually a great statement. It's a thoughtful statement. It's one that very much supports Palestinians and is very much against the Israeli government, you know. But it's not enough, because Hasan has somehow successfully brainwashed people into thinking that criticizing him is being pro-genocide. It's truly amazing. And by the way, Contrapoints is one of the most intelligent, thoughtful people on the left. And I mean, you know, being aligned with her is fucking fantastic for me.
But yeah, of course, podcaster Ethan Klein voices support for Contrapoints on his Instagram story. It is important to remind people that there is space to be anti-genocide, but also against annihilating Israel. Thank you, Contrapoints. It's important to remind people that there is space to be anti-genocide.
Hold on, he's not even reading. It's important to remind people that there's space to be anti-genocide, pro-Palestine, and also against annihilating Israel. Wow, that's crazy. What a crazy... God, dude, what? This guy wants to kill children.
Pro-Palestine, but also against annihilating Israel. It is my belief that any lasting peace must have 2 elements: Palestinian self-determination and secure borders for Israel. Without both, peace fails. Many leftists would rather focus on purity tests and social credits than having a meaningful and realistic conversation about creating a lasting peace. The reaction to your post will prove my point, unfortunately.
Literally nothing objectionable about that. Let's see how he spends this one, guys.
This is the other side of the story. Annihilating Israel. Dog, you're a fucking Nazi, okay? When you...
Now, when you call a Jewish person, an Ashkenazi Jewish person, a Nazi, or any Jewish person a Nazi like that, just as a blatant insult, I mean, that's anti-Semitic. There's just no... That's straight up Holocaust inversion. It's blatant, fucking hateful anti-Semitism. It's just brazen, and it is what it is.
You say annihilating Israel, what you're talking about is the perspective that Israel should have democracy for everyone. Israel should not do an ethnic cleansing, and Israel should allow the Palestinians, who literally it occupies every fucking facet of existence of, breathing room. Okay?
No, what I'm talking about is what you said Israel should have done in response to October 7th, which is dissolve your border and fire your government. You know, it's a country that exists. It has borders. It has 20% of its population are Palestinians. I believe that they do have virtually equal rights there, although there's a lot of social, much like racism is in America, where it's like technically on the books there's not, but obviously there's a lot of room to improving the situation for Palestinians who are living in Israel proper. But my point my point is that you want to fucking... I mean, you said it yourself. You said the point of the Houthis blockade is to make it so it's so uncomfortable for Israelis that they leave. You want Israelis to leave. That's what I'm talking about, and you're lying.
Okay? Meaningful existence. Treat them like fucking human beings instead of a parasitic force that must be excised.
That's not what I want at all. That's not what I said at all, yeah.
That is unacceptable. Why? Because you're a Zionist. And you have the exact same hysterical fear that is rooted within Islamophobia and ethno-religious supremacist attitudes.
One of the most cynical things they do is this constant like reaffirmation that anti-Semitism is hysterical. It's hysterical. It's overblown. It's hallucinatory. Like, I'm sorry, but Israelis are not hallucinating when Houthis' flag says death to Israel, death to Jews, you know, and Hamas's charter literally, you know, what are we doing here? How are we going to actually have a meaningful conversation that starts with Jews are hallucinating anti-Semitism? And that's one of Contrapoints' points, is that, like, I believe anti-Semitism is a real thing and it's a problem. That's part of the issue that they took with her statement, you know, that now has painted her as a Nazi. The shit that people are saying about her online is truly mind-bending, and I hope that this can wake some people up on the who are kind of on the center of the issue to seeing how the online left has completely weaponized this horrible thing to defend themselves against any criticism. And by the way, the length which they will go to smear their political opponents, like Contrapoints and myself, there's no decency, there's no limit. It's totally a ends justify the means situation. I mean, look what they're saying about Contrapoints.
Palestinians and Jews can never get along.
Never said that.
Palestinian Muslims, Palestinian Christians, and Jews can never...
Again, he's the one that said he wants Israelis to leave, and that's the point of terrorizing them. So give me a fucking break, you bitch. Such a loser. How do you... And also just being like, Ethan's a Nazi. Like, okay. All right, bro. Come on. Bye-bye-da-day. Ethan reacting... I made a PowerPoint. Oh, this was really good, actually. Apparently, Hasan started comparing me to David Duke, who's a famous KKK white nationalist, segregationalist. So he's now saying I'm like David Duke. So this person put together a nice PowerPoint. For there to peace, you need Palestinian right to self-determination and Israel's rights to secure borders. That's what I said. He is Jewish. This becomes important. That's insane. That's exactly what fucking segregationalists in the Jim Crow South said. That's exactly what David Duke says. Hasan said. That's funny for a guy who's on the record saying, quote, Zionists have used the Holocaust as a weapon to deny the rights of the Palestinians and to cover up the crimes of Israel. The Holocaust is the device used as the pillar of Zionist imperialism. Or, said, quote, the people who are pushing Jewish supremacist Zionism, they are absolutely evil. They are crazy. All they know is more power. Israel is the worst rogue terrorist state on earth. He is certainly right about Zionism controlling the media and our government. There are Israeli fingerprints all over 9/11 aspects. Israel has a long record of terrorism against America. The Zionists orchestrated and created this war in the media and the government. That's all stuff that I think I've heard Hasan say, but wait, actually, those are all David Duke quotes that he's been saying even before October 7th. Somehow Hasan is channeling all of David Duke's main fucking anti-Semitic talking points. The rhetoric is classic anti-Semitic propaganda merely dressed in the language of anti-Zionism. Duke's repeated assertion of Jewish conspiratorial control underscores how his critique of Zionism is hateful, not political. Hasan did say, quote, all Zionists should be treated as rabid neo-Nazis. You shouldn't even let them be local dog catchers. If anyone has positive feelings towards Israel. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. And here is David Duke, the guy he's accused me of, who he somehow has the same exact opinion about Jewish people now. It's almost, you can't even tell the difference between their quotes. So that's TED Talk, and thanks for coming to it, guys. Appreciate that. Thank you. I really want to go on and defend Contrapoints. Here's her statement that she put out. Now, people were already starting to dogpile her because she hadn't made a video about the Israel-Palestine conflict. And they're like, oh, she must be pro-genocide because she hasn't said anything, which is pretty nuts just on its face. But she decided to respond, and I'm going to read it for you guys so you can see how fucking insane the response has been. Do we have a folder of crazy responses to her? We do. Okay, good. So she said, I'm posting this to Reddit instead of Twitter, hopefully to minimize fragments being clipped out of context. Sincere apologies to the Muslims. That's smart. So many leftists feel betrayed because I haven't made a video on Palestine. Do they actually want a Contrapoints video about Palestine? Will they be happy if I get in the bath and pour milk on a mannequin of Benjamin Netanyahu? No, I have posted about Gaza occasionally and have quietly given money to Palestine aid organizations. But I think what leftists really want is for me to join their chorus of anger. They sense some hesitation on my part and are judging me very harshly on my presumed opinions. I'd rather be judged on my actual opinions, so here they are. Is Israel committing a genocide in Gaza? Yes. Do I oppose it? Yes. Do I feel angry about it? Yes. I also feel a lot of other things. So on the premise, just like me, we agree on 100% of the things. Hasan has accused her of giving Gaza conditional support. I mean, here she says, in no uncertain terms, is Israel committing a genocide? Yes. Do I oppose it? Yes. Do I feel angry about it? Yes. Okay. So, but here's other things she feels, and this is very much kind of the same that I feel. I mean, she really she really took the words out of my mouth. 1. Doom. The week after October 7th, it was clear that the mood amongst Israeli leaders and civilians was overwhelmingly kill or be killed existential panic and unstoppable lust for revenge. It reminded me of the U.S. after 9/11. There was no reasoning or protesting them out of it, nor was it politically feasible for the U.S. to withdraw aid to Israel on a time frame that would make a difference. It would have required replacing most of Congress and overturning decades of bipartisan strategy and diplomacy. Even in the best case scenario, it would have taken years. So there's a sense of futility, but worse, misery. The leftist pro-Palestine movement quickly decided that their primary goal was not merely opposition to the genocide, but opposition to Zionism in general. That is, opposition to the existence of Israel as a Jewish state. And here they decided to draw the line separating decent people from genocidal fascists, which had the following consequence. Moving to the next page here. 1, it shrunk the coalition. Zionists is a very broad category. Most Jews are Zionists. Anyone who supports a two-state solution is a Zionist. It was politically infeasible. What is the pathway that takes us from the present situation to the dissolution of Israel as a Jewish state? I don't see how this could happen without either a total internal collapse of Israeli society or else, nuclear war. As usual, leftists have championed a doomed cause. This is one of my main points, too. It's like, Israel is not going to just crumble. It's a whole ass state. There's 7 million fucking Jewish people living there who do not have citizenship elsewhere. Their grandparents were born there. It's now been there for nearly 100 years. There's 2-3 generations now that live there. This insinuation that they're gonna just dissolve is it's wishful thinking. It's also just not going to happen, So trying to have a useful conversation that starts with that premise is, again, as Contrapoint says, championing a doomed cause. It's utterly fucking futile. And although it gives them the opportunity to grandstand, to virtue signal online and correct social credits for being, the morally superior of all the people, in the end, it does zero, in fact, probably negative to helping actual Palestinians. Number 3, it introduces dangerous ambiguities. The vagueness of, quote, Zionism as a political Satan enables all kinds of rhetorical abuses. On one hand, right-wing Israelis hold up all anti-Zionist protests as existentially threatening and inherently anti-Semitic. On the other hand, there's a long history of anti-Semitism using the term Zionist in deliberately and equivocal ways, such as Zog, which, by the way, people like, what's the co-host of the Young Turks? Anna Skirtazian, what's her name? She's co-host the Young Turks. She recently went on a debate, I think it was on Piers Morgan, and she literally used the phrase Zionist occupied government to describe the Israeli lobby. Anna Karsparian, which is quite literally the anti-Semitic attack line that was invented by people like David Duke decades ago, and is now becoming in vogue after October 7th by people like Hasan and Anna Karsparian. Anti-Semites are happy for the opportunity to misappropriate the now popular anti-Zionist label to legitimize their agenda, and many people are not informed enough about anti-Semitism to recognize when this happens. These problems are mutually reinforcing. Now, this feels like a really good point, a really good asterisk to add to a movement that has really valuable, valiant, and important and urgent goals, which is the freedom, the emancipation, the welfare of Palestinians, but also to, police your own movement to make sure it isn't, one, hijacked by anti-Semites, or two, just completely veered off into misleading or even forcing a lot of the participants into consenting to anti-Semitism, or as Contrapoint says, a lot of the people don't understand the history of the misuse of this label as anti-Zionist to be anti-Semitic under the guise of being, anti-Zionist. And Contrapoints, of course, being someone who is well-versed, educated, very smart, very well-read. She had a great whole section on anti-Semitism in her most recent video about conspiracies. So it's clearly something she's read a lot about and knows a lot about. And I mean, what's wrong with safeguarding an important movement to make sure it doesn't devolve into something terrible and losing sight of its important goal? What is wrong with that? Number 3, Dread. The online left has spent the last 20 months distributing hundreds of photos and videos of dead Palestinian children. The main effect of this has been to create a population of people in constant state of blood-boiling rage with no consequential political outlet. I fear this may be worse than useless. Anti-Semitism and anti-Zionism are conceptually not the same, and conflating them is dangerous. But in practice, the way Israel is perceived does seep out into the attitudes towards Jews in general. I don't think Jews who feel isolated and wary in the current atmosphere are simply hysterical and hallucinating. Uh-oh. That's a huge problem, that statement right there for them. Yes, there's communal trauma and hypervigilance. Yes, there's disingenuous right-wing ghouls dismissing the censorship of all criticism of Israel on the pretext of, quote, fighting anti-Semitism. But there's also a valid fear of historical anti-Semitic patterns reoccurring, and that fear gives power to the right-wing Zionist claim that only Israel can keep Jews safe. Does this mean Israel should not be criticized and sanctioned? Of course not. But it's something I don't want to risk contributing to if not outweighed by the tangible benefits, so I approach the issue cautiously. Now, her point is not that you shouldn't share all the horrible imagery and videos that are coming out of Gaza, but there is a cynical weaponization of it by certain people on Twitter and social media as a means to just drumming up outrage and hate, and it's being shared, I think, it's being shared in a way that, like, they want you to hate Israel and Zionism, and in a lot of cases Jewish people, as the lines get blurry, and less so like, how do we help Palestine? How do we help Palestinians? What are we going to do to help this situation? It's more just this, they call, it's a good term, it's oppression porn, or no, not oppression. There's a name for it. It's like it's like gore porn. I don't know. It's she is touching on something very, very true, in my opinion, of that. It's hard to explain. She continues. Bitterness. Much of the online left spent all of 2024 single-mindedly focused on Palestine and the complicit, you guys know what I'm saying, of democratic politicians in sending aid to Israel. This campaign had the following effects. 1, 0 Palestinian lives were saved. Not one fewer bomb or bullet was fired by the IDF. 2, it may have slightly contributed to the re-election of Trump and Netanyahu for at least 4 years and making protests against Israel both much riskier and less effective. Trump is also, incidentally, a menace to me and basically everyone I care about. A perfectly enlightened being would feel no bitterness about this, but I do. Now, I mean, listen, I don't know what perfectly enlightened being looks like, but I also feel bitterness about this. The way that they callously disregarded every other important issue. And specifically, let's just look at the trans issue. People like Trump and his administration do not see trans people as human beings. And they're doing everything they can to enact that, both socially and in law. So, you know, it's like this meme of the train track, where it's like you have the Palestinians on one track, and then on the other track you have Palestinians and trans people, and they're like, I'm not gonna save these two. I'm gonna sacrifice this one and let this one die. It's not a good moral question, but it's literally what they're doing, what Hasan has continued to do by not endorsing, not saying he's voting for Kamala, and now to run defense for himself and his movement by saying stuff as idiotic as, Zach, you've got it on the soundboard, him saying, we don't know that Kamala wouldn't have been as bad as Trump, which let's just...
Hypothetical reality where Kamala Harris would not be as bad as Donald Trump, which we have no proof for.
That's just coping. That's just him running defense for his horrible politics. That's all it is. And now we're seeing his horrible politics coming to fruition. And listen, they want to avoid all responsibility. None of this is the fault of the Palestinians, of course, who are overwhelmingly the victims here. I hope that someday American policy will shift in their favor, and I will continue to support that cause. So, too long didn't read. I see the situation as bleak, intractable, extremely divisive, and devoid of any element that could be appropriately transformed into political entertainment. And that's why I haven't made a video about it. Hopefully it goes without saying that these are just my thoughts. I'm sure other bread tubers have different opinions. Now, can anyone tell me what she said that was anti-Palestinian in that? Because my initial response to Hasan, who said she's offering conditional support to Palestinians, was where? Where did she offer conditional support to Palestinians? I mean, the statement begins with unconditional support to Palestinians, but then she goes on to explain that it's important that we self-police ourselves in this movement to make sure we don't devolve into something bad, something self-fulfilling, something that makes things worse, something that makes conservatives more justified thinking that Israel's the only safe place for Jewish people. There's something that gives ammunition to conservative forces in both Israel and America, and also pushing the majority of Jewish people in the world away, further and further away from them. As much as Hasan and the Elk want to deny it, it's true what Contrapoints said, because she's read the literature, she's looked at it. 70% of all Jewish people would be considered Zionists by his definition of it. So I thought it was a great statement. I thought it was perfectly said. I thought it was thoughtful. I thought it was caring. And so you guys can imagine the response on the left by Hasan and everyone else was totally sane and reasonable and awesome. And I don't know what's going on, but I have to urgently pee again. So I'm going to do that. And then I'll come back and look at the responses.
Hello.
I don't know what's going on. I'll be right back.
I just wanted to talk about his bad Superman take.
This is all to avoid that.
Just like the Epstein files, man.
Yeah, exactly. Someday.
As he says,
He said he's
running
not
to
hiding.
the bathroom.
Let me thank some of these fine people that have been donating.
biggest
This
load
one
that
is a
we've
$10 donation that says Dan is right. I don't know what it was in reference to,
Dan, chill.
but I appreciate that. Gunhaver, shout out. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, that was from the other day. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh no, it was from today. Never mind. Taking back my top spot. Oh yeah. So there's some new feature that just got rolled out on our channel of rankings of top fans.
Hello.
Epic.
Now, unfortunately, it doesn't seem to be retroactive. From I think it's just as of like today or whenever it started. And also, it's buggy and I can't see it on the back end, which is very annoying. But you all should be able to see it. Here we go. Number 1 with 3,150 experience is Steph AC. Congratulations. You are our number 1 fan, Steph AC.
Do you
Followed
see him?
by Carnage something or other. It
No,
gets
squint
cut
your
off.
eyes.
Carnage Trooper X.
Why does that get cut off? Why is you like YouTube? Y'all are so fucking incompetent. It takes you like a decade to roll out basic chat functions that Twitch has had forever.
Or 4 years, probably.
Yeah, and it's glitched out. I can't look at it in the back end. And then even on the main site, if the name's too long, you just put a ... with no way to expand it.
I pulled up the top
You're
3 on my
terrible at
screen.
this.
I pulled up the top 3.
Oh, thank you. Carnage Trooper X. There you go. So shout out. What else we got here? Can we talk about the eel pit? We're going to be talking about that on Wednesday. We'll get to that on Wednesday.
Yeah, PewDiePie's calling it.
Yeah, PewDiePie. Hopefully we'll get to it because we have a big call-in from PewDiePie on Wednesday.
And we're going to be talking about Epstein too.
Yeah, but we'll be talking about Epstein too, for sure. Since we're probably not getting to that today. Ethan is going to body Dan. Was that about Mario Kart? Because nah. I don't think so. I don't think that's what's going to happen.
Nah, we ain't doing that.
We ain't doing that. Zach, goddammit, give me this bathroom break track.
This one?
No.
I assume so.
No.
You said no?
Nah.
Nah.
That's ours.
We ain't doing that.
We ain't doing that.
That's our song.
All right. You're back.
Sorry, I have something extraordinarily chewy in my mouth, Dan.
What you got?
I don't want to say.
Oh. Still with
Keep
that.
playing it!
They gotta pay me.
We're waiting, dude.
Playing it!
There's no reason they shouldn't be paying me. You know, I started stocking these at home, and I've got so always in my fridge now. By the way, if you fridge them, they're very good.
I bet. They're chewy.
Mm-hmm. It's
Nice.
like, it's a protein bar. It's got 17 grams of sugar, 140 calories, and it is like the most delicious thing ever.
It's really good.
I still haven't tried that one.
What are you waiting for?
I don't know. I don't love protein bars.
I don't either.
Are there a bunch?
What is that one?
I only take it right on my chest.
Oh, me too.
That's what you said.
Yeah, I was like, oh, finally someone who gets me. Finally.
So, Olivia's going, but don't show the wrapper. They got to pay for that. The thing is, if they would sponsor me, I would sell millions of those things. What?
What? That's crazy.
Is it good or bad?
It's like not what I was expecting at all.
Yeah.
It's like mochi.
It's like fluffy and chewy in the middle.
Yeah.
Is that so good?
Uh-huh.
It's okay. You don't have to lie.
The coconutty.
You're the first person I've ever met that didn't like that thing.
It's good.
You're the first person ever.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, enough.
I'm gonna
Thank
think about
you. Are you gonna finish that?
it. Do you want it? You have it.
I don't want it.
Okay.
I was wondering. I said it like I want it, but that's not what I meant.
I'll take it.
Oh, okay.
Eat it, AB. Please. We don't waste food here.
True.
So let's see some of the responses. They're totally sane and reasonable. Response to Contrapoints calling out anti-Semitism on the left has been insane. One of the top comments reads, "She's made it clear she's no longer on the left. Why would she be posting here? The bar for being a leftist is so far in hell now. These people focus on purity testing." Oh, wait, no, sorry. I'm getting mixed up. The comment she said is, she's made it very clear she's no longer on the left now. She's made herself very clear. It's like, dude, if she's not on the left, if I'm not on the left, like, what exactly is the point of your movement there? Who's left? Comrade Casey and like fucking Noah Sampson. These are your heroes? This is just a post. Does it have more than this, AB?
This was just sent in the research. I didn't know if there was a specific reason, but
this one here,
below it.
All right. What do we do with so there's a subreddit called BreadTube. So funny. Announcement. What do we do with Contrapoints content going forward? What do we do? She's no longer one of us, guys. Yeah, here's what I need. Thanks. Mike from PA, of course, with the greatest takes. Can we all say thank you to Sean Vids for not being a total piece of garbage like Contrapoints and speaking out on the genocide over a year ago? It's a Sean tube now. Mike, you don't, like, do you see how obvious he wants to feel morally righteous? Because he doesn't have a problem with some of the red flags that we're seeing from the online left right now. He doesn't have to deal with the doubt and the moral complexity of that. So he gets to go and just be like, I'm fucking virtuous and pure. I'm a good guy. Everybody applaud me. Contrapoints, who's dared to think about this thoughtfully, to take her time, she's actually a Nazi. Vadim. God, these people, the usual suspects, are really such a ragtag group of fucking losers. Contrapoints begins her Israel-Palestine post with a dishonest straw man of her critics to legitimize her nearly 2-year cop-out. No one expects her to do a freaking epic 3-hour video. She has so many avenues to speak out in meaningful ways and hasn't. That's on her, not her fans. Now, I'm not super familiar with everything Contrapoint's done, but she says here she has occasionally spoke out on Gaza. But why does she need to? Like, she's not pro-genocide. Do you think she's pro-genocide? Like, you know, there's so many other things happening in the world, and as a trans person, I'm sure that a lot of strife that's happening right here in front of her and affecting all the people directly in her life is occupying a lot of space for her. And I don't know what is this weird this weird ass gatekeeping where it's like you need to dedicate your entire persona to Palestine, otherwise you're pro-genocide. It's just like, what are we doing here? And also, okay, Vadim's an idiot, whatever. Here's another one. Contrapoints thinks that Zionists are decent people and that the collapse in apartheid society is undesirable. She didn't say it's undesirable. She says it's not tenable. She says it's not going to happen. And she's right. As much as you guys want to LARP as fucking revolutionaries who are going to go violently kill or like kill 7 million fucking people there who are going to fight to the death to protect Israel as a Jewish state, they're not leaving, bro. So she's right. She wants to make an actually, you know, a thoughtful point and have a reasonable conversation about this, not starting from the point of apartheid society is desirable. Like, we know she doesn't believe that. Why are we even bothering to start a conversation with that? And then he continues that all of our activism has failed to save a single Palestinian life. I mean, what have you, like, let's honestly look at the online left's Palestinian advocacy. Seems like 50% of it is just trying to ruin my life. And I don't really see how that's saving any Gazans. I really don't. I mean, you know, I've donated about $10,000 in charity to directly feeding Gazans and supporting them. I think that helps. I don't see how sending me human skulls helps, you know, personally. Beyond disappointed after years of being a fan, every single Zionist can go to hell as far as I'm concerned. I don't give a shit about any justification they try to give for their genocidal ideology. No exceptions. It's like, okay, great. So you're racist. You hate the vast majority of Jewish people, and you want to genocide Israel. And that's your statement. That's your position. But like, that's not going to save any Palestinian people. It's not going to save a single one. And her point is like, this actually might harm them because it empowers the more hyper-nationalist, militaristic, violent, genocidal forces in conservative governments in Israel and America. Like if an Israeli person reads this, they'll be like, okay, so this person wants to kill me, and why should there's no chance for me ever to have a compromise or to have any common ground with this person. So yes, of course, Israel's the only safe place for Jews, because look what's out there. You know? Ooh, and they unsubscribe. Brutal, dude. Is there a genocide? Yes. Will I speak about it? Not until me, Contrapoints, will see any tangible benefits. That's not at all what she said. In fact, the benefit is in being like Mike from PA and just coming out and being like, I am morally pure and I don't see any nuance at all. Please shower me with social credits. You think that Contrapoints didn't know that she was going to get like a heap of shit for standing on her principles? But that's what standing on your principles actually looks like sometimes. Sometimes standing on your principles means that you're going to take a hit. That's what these people don't understand. They think that standing on your principles always means that you win, you get the benefit, and everything is always peachy and you're always on the right side and everybody always loves you. That's not what it looks like, actually. That's what looks like being a hack. That's what being a hack looks like. Contrapoints basically stated, to summarize, all lives matter. Again, super dishonest framing to try to use another movement's ambiguities with the all lives matter statement, which was like racist for sure, to try to say, and again, she didn't say anything other than it's unproductive. There is anti-Semitic forces in this movement, and you know, trying, if your goal is to make every Israeli leave Israel, that's not going to happen. So good luck with that. I mean, she's just fucking right. She's so right. It's painful. This one's nuts. Contrapoints when you ask her about Gaza. Like, this is not normal. This has 22.2 million views, 22,000 likes. So this isn't even a niche. This is not normal. Like this, so it shows Contrapoints and then slowly fading into Netanyahu. Does anyone actually believe this? Like, this entire movement is so it's just so washed when this is the level of discord. It's led only by hate, resentment, purity. These people aren't talking about Palestinian children or Palestinians or any. They're talking about people they hate. All they do is express hate. Likening her to Benjamin Netanyahu is fucking insane. And so this is the type of dialogue you're seeing about her statement, including Hasan, which I showed you, which is equally nuts. And of course, he took her statement personally, as he should, because I think she is, you know, talking about him. All right, you want to talk about the Superman thing?
Yeah, I was just going to say, I think it's more impactful when people just like, you know, like I'm a fan of Contrapoints. I've always liked her. And, you know, there's a few things that I didn't agree with. But, you know, why can't you just say that, you know, I disagree with you saying this rather than you're a piece of human garbage, you're Netanyahu. Like, you know, again, if you really want to do something for the movement and express how you feel rather than just, you know, attacking to show your purity, like with Mike from PA, he's calling her human garbage. I don't know.
That's not helpful, right? I mean, Contrapoints is not pro-genocide. Like, there's no way to spin that.
Yeah.
There's no way to spin that. Like, she's on your side. Yeah. But my thing is, like, I read her statement and I genuinely inquired. I put out a story that nobody seemed to respond to. I said, what is the conditional support that you claim she's offering them in that statement? Because I didn't see any of it. I didn't see it at all.
I think the main thing for me was just the point she made about the videos and photos, and you know, maybe she didn't mean it in this way. Of course, people do use it in ways that cause people to get riled up, but I do think, moreover, the purpose is to spread awareness, and you know, a lot of people gave their lives for some of that footage, so I do think it is impactful. And again, I don't think she was probably just talking about it in a different way, but yeah.
I know what you mean. I also know what she means. There are people that share it cynically, I feel like, and obviously, like most people are sharing this out of genuine concern, right?
And I agree with, you know, also, like, again, it is an excuse for a lot of actual, like, anti-Semitic people to come out of hiding and, you know, be anti-Semitic. I agree with that as well. You know, both are true.
But I totally think I agree with you. The way that came off, she could have worded better. It came off as a little callous. But yeah, I agree with you. You want here? I'll do this theory, the Hutch theory, and then we can talk about Superman. Dan has been wanting to call me out. He's like that meme with the kid with the bulging veins in his neck. Here Hasan says of Hutch. Hold on. So the squirrel girl, who's a psychopath, you guys know about her probably. Contrapoints is a genocidal Zionist scumbag who views Palestinians as subhuman and believes mean words online about Zionists are much more dangerous and evil because it makes Zionists like her and her close personal friends feel, quote, unsafe. The most low-life scum alive. Now, this is someone that Hasan, Taylor Lorenz, and pretty much every prominent online leftist retweets, supports, comments under, interacts with. And this is a pretty par for the course take. So, like, who is that? Like, genuinely, who is this helping? Is this saving Palestinians? So Hutch responded, he says, I have never seen anyone else on this platform so profoundly in need of way less time online plus long-term therapy. I mean, there's stiff competition for that one, but this person is definitely high in the running. I agree with Hutch. And then Hasan responded, what is this? Hold on, this is confusing.
Did Hasan respond, or he's just showing that he also played Call of Duty?
Oh, okay. So this person responded to Hutch saying, buddy, that's you. You're a Call of Duty YouTuber who killed Muslims in video games and now justifies killing of Muslims in real life. You're not well, especially not because your channel is disgustingly dead. He literally is a COD YouTuber. Also, what do you think happens in COD? You kill Muslims as terror. Isn't it mostly like Russians these days? I'm sure there were, though. As U.S. military, its plot is directly taken from real life, except the roles are reversed. The player and COD are the villains, as shown by Hutch's support for genocide. And then he just showed, like, I mean, Hasan has played Call of Duty, so I guess that means he hates Muslims and is Islamophobic as well. I don't play Call of Duty, by the way. I find those games weird. The latest realistic Call of Duty was Worlds at War, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
I love that fucking game.
I think there was definitely a phase where it was like Islamic terrorists were the enemy.
I think the majority of them were against Russians, but there was usually also like I guess a very big force to it too. Like opposition, I mean.
That's what I remember too, is they're usually Russian. Which is this? Which continues to be the safest people to hate on.
Well, in the new Modern Warfare 2, you go against the cartel, so it's anti-Mexican.
Oh, that's
now.
good. Well, the
That's
cartels
not
are good.
It's anti-Mexican, dude.
Yeah,
No, I was kidding.
that's not good. That's no bueno.
It's no bueno.
You gotta help us bear the load, Nate. We all gotta take a turn.
Well, we are now suffering here.
So, okay, so my take, let me go back to my take on Superman.
Yes, are you done stalling?
I'm done stalling.
Hour, bro.
Where is it?
Here, I'll resend it.
It's not even in here. You guys want me to read it? It's not even here.
Because we were going to spring it on you.
I was going to spring it on your
Oh,
ass, that's
please.
why.
You guys really think that you got me?
An hour of Warzone on us instead. Reverse Uno card us.
Oh, my God.
Wow. These guys really think they're onto something. Okay. I see you. Don't even have it ready.
It's in chat.
All right, here's a story. When I heard Hasan liken himself to Superman, I said the only thing Hasan and Superman have in common is that they both owe their life to their extremely wealthy and influential fathers.
Hello.
Go ahead, Dan.
Isn't Superman...
So the father you're referring to, I assume, is Jor-El.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so first of all, Pa Kent is Superman's father.
Mm-hmm. Farmer,
not
simple
Jor-El.
man.
He's his biological father.
Why did Superman survive Krypton?
Because he was sent away by his father.
Was anyone else?
No, but
It
had nothing to do with privilege.
Of the most privileged
No.
person. There was one
side,
and he sent his own.
That's not what
son
happened, bro. You're getting the whole story wrong.
I'm not criticizing
Everyone thought he was a
Jor-El, but all I'm
fearmonger and a
saying is that
doomsayer.
nepotism
Nobody believed him. It was no. Listen, Krypton society was so advanced. I was trying to find evidence. As far as I can tell, there is no currency on Krypton. They have a post-scarcity society.
Well, so what? He's obviously,
so there's no rich.
He's got
rich.
Dude, he has currency. He has the pod.
My point: anybody could have done
There's more
that.
currency than just money.
Anybody could have sent their kids away on a pod. The problem was nobody believed him.
No.
I thought you were talking about Bruce Wayne or something for a second. I thought I got mixed up.
Well, that's
Also-
just obviously. That's just not true either.
Superman got sent away because Jor-El's a scientist. He created the device to
You know what's funny?
send Clark Kent.
As long as
it
we're
was
not arguing
from a position of privilege whatsoever.
Here's what I'm going to say. I'm accept your argument, and I'm just going to acknowledge the joy in acknowledging that we are not contesting, however, that Hasan is a trust fund baby whose life
his
is
parents are
owed
rich.
to an extremely rich
but also
father who's
secondary
who's never done
criticism
anything in
here.
his
Secondary
life,
criticism here. Unrelated to the Superman lore. Could you please put that back on screen? Thank you very much, Nate. We both owe their life to extremely wealthy and influential fathers.
That's a typo. That's a typo.
How do you not spell check this shit?
It says typo.
It makes the sentence make no sense.
Well, it's a typo. I would go back and erase it, but that's not how
Influential
it works.
what,
Their
father?
dads are in tech support?
Yeah, what was it supposed
It's
to
a
be?
typo. I can't.
For what?
I can't edit.
They're
A typo
programmers.
for what?
I went back and erased something, and I forgot that just got left in. It's rogue letters.
Oh my god.
Influential. I think I misspelled it or something, or it autocorrect did something weird.
Whoa. Is that that was backwards,
That was
huh?
backwards,
That's
yeah.
kind of interesting.
Now,
Yeah, it's
Superman
cool, right?
did not grow up with privilege. However,
No.
if he didn't have
He's an
privilege,
immigrant who
he
came from
would.
nothing.
If he
You're
didn't
wrong.
have privilege, he would have perished.
You are wrong. It was not like people were clamoring to get off of Krypton and only he could get off. He was just the only guy smart enough to send his son away.
Well, when Krypton started to explode, he could have a few extra ready for some of the other kids.
Oh, so there were other Kryptonians who survived.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but they weren't. They
There's
didn't.
General Zod.
Yeah,
his
but how did he
cousin
survive?
survived.
How did
Because he
survive?
was in the Phantom Zone.
Exactly.
Duh.
Exactly.
Here, I'll give you this. They're both tall and jacked. They have that in common.
I was
They do
gonna
have
say
that aspect.
I was going to say that.
Well, just trying to agree with you. They have something.
No. Okay, fine. Bruce Wayne. Bruce Wayne is definitely privileged.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. That's a totally
He's
different
definitely
situation.
a Nepo baby.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up rich.
He knows no magic.
And he knows no parents.
Yeah.
And he knows no peace. He knows only justice.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. That's my TED Talk. You guys are wrong, but thanks for trying.
I'm being told that I'm right by Avery, who is the biggest comic book nerd
Avery
out of
is
all of us.
literally a Dan Meat writer.
No, he's a mega awesome nerd.
He said the Kryptonians were so xenophobic they didn't want to leave Krypton even after Jor-El told them what's up. They didn't believe him.
I didn't say anything about if they're racist.
But he's giving the explanation for why people didn't care to leave. My point being is that anyone who wanted to leave could have.
Was Jor-El...
Now here's a question.
Was Jor-El
I actually don't
an
have the
important
answer.
statesman?
Why didn't Jor-El just leave
Was Jor-El
himself?
an important statesman?
No, he was a scientist.
Was he important? I know, but like he had an important role in the government. He was a predominant figure in Krypton society.
Well, no one believed him, so not that.
Not that. He didn't have that much clout. Everybody thought he was a fucking kook.
You know what? I have a better rip for you. You could have used. I don't agree that his glasses are fake, but if they are fake, I don't know.
Superman coded.
That is Superman.
Some of them are
say
fake.
that what they have in common is.
Oh, that would have been a funnier line.
Yeah.
Some of them are
that
fake.
actually.
Yeah.
He's right.
Some of them are real.
Okay. Well, you could have said that the only thing they have in common is they wear fake glasses.
They both wear
Including
fake
my
glasses.
glasses.
That's
They're
actually
fake.
very clever, AB.
Thank you.
Props to that.
Mine was better.
I'm clever when you hear me.
That one's not bad. I mean, listen, that one's pretty good.
I'm standing for that.
But I think mine is better.
Wow, he's standing ovation.
Including my glasses. They're fake.
Also, I think it just hits harder to Hasan, who is very insecure about his wealthy upbringing and constantly trying to diminish that his mom is like a mega landlord.
Right. I gotcha.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
I think the IT part really hurt him.
I didn't mean that. That was totally rogue letters, dude. Completely rogue.
Rogue.
All right, so we're getting all through all that stuff, and now let's just hop back up to the top.
Let's talk about the main thing we're here to talk about.
You ready to have some fun?
2 hours and 10 minutes in.
Let's have some fun. This is your thing, right? You want to lead the combo?
The Epstein thing?
This is the...
That's your boy, Dan.
No.
That's your boy.
No. I am loving watching everybody associated with Trump squirm over this.
This is lib talk.
Yeah.
This is lib talk. Do you want me to do a spin? We don't have an intro.
I don't know what's happening. I need to pee again. This happens.
You're saying I can borrow the gossip
can borrow
intro?
mine.
This happens to me sometimes.
This isn't really gossip.
Rarely, but it's like I don't know why, but I need to pee like continually and like.
Bro, it was like 10 minutes ago.
It's because you're middle aged.
Do I have a UTI? No, but you see me. Usually I'm fine. I go the whole show.
Yeah, you're middle aged now. That's why.
Oh, that does happen when you get old.
That is true.
Sometimes medication, you know. My Vyvanse makes me
I
go
didn't
like
change.
crazy.
I didn't change meds.
Talk to your doctor. I don't know.
Yeah, you should talk to your doctor.
I'm not talking to my doctor.
You should. That's
What do you mean?
Get your
Why
prostate
not?
checked.
Why did you snap at that?
I got my prostate checked and it's tiny.
He said it's a tiny
He said his
prostate.
prostate's
I have
tiny.
a tiny fuckable prostate.
Well,
I think
there's
if
other
the-
things that can cause you to have to pee a lot aside
Do you
from
think
prostate
guys with
cancer.
bigger prostates get more sexual gratification?
Guys with bigger prostates?
Yeah.
I don't know if this. I don't know. I don't.
Because there'd be
I don't
more,
think there's
maybe
any
more
correlation
friction or
there.
force. Can you ask ChatGPT?
Okay, yeah.
That's a fair question.
Sure.
I got my prostate milked by Ethan Klein H3.
Whoa! Do men with enlarged prostates get increased
Here's
sexual
the thing. I like a pretty penis.
satisfaction?
Yeah, good question.
No. It immediately said no.
Does it have any?
In fact, the opposite is more common.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, that's tragic. Well, mine is tight and small and fuckable.
Okay. Very, very good. Very good.
Causes decreased
So should I
ejaculation.
start this?
I'm not
or should
doing
I
the
wait for
bathroom
you, or what? You know what we should do is we didn't actually get to finish this video. Let's watch some Lewis Saunderson while we wait for Ethan to get back.
Yes.
I love it.
This would have been a shame to miss.
Is there really no way to full screen on TikTok? God, what a garbage app.
There is.
What? I don't see it. You run.
There's supposed to be.
they get so trippy?
That's how you jizz with an enlarged prostate.
Wow. Why is he crying while he's flying?
He's like flying in the rain. Makes him
sobbing. Yo, that was so sick. Just crying.
Oh man.
Even when he's Superman, he just cries.
Yeah.
Dude, imagine Superman was that unstable.
See, he's eating his chicken tendies. I feel like he's self-aware and he's making fun of the Snyder Bros here. Which normally I question how self-aware he is with these, but
I'm so confused. Did he hear himself outside the window? Okay.
Those kids are on fire. They're literally on fire right now. There's so much like... Oh, Jesus. Get the hell out of here. Wow. Yeah, that was Oscar-worthy. And look, even when so it auto-plays to this stupid video, and I want to go back to that. I can't go back, and if you refresh, it just takes you to the same video. I hate this website.
Wait, I want to see how JoJo Siwa woke up this morning.
I don't care. I don't fucking care.
Dude.
So anyways, that was Louis Saunderson, one of his masterpieces. He really took it to the next level with that one. Cringe is known to enlarge prostates. Watch yourselves. Uh-oh. Ethan, to answer your question anecdotally, it takes two to tango, and then they have the eggplant emoji. And this is from our number 3 fan. Our number 3 top fan, Paul.
Oh, you gotta listen to him.
I don't really understand what they're referring to with that.
The prostate thing?
Yeah, but what are they saying?
He'll help him out.
I see. I was just trying to figure out if that was like an offer.
I have a remarkably small prostate, actually, like smaller than average.
Is that bad?
I think it's good. I think it's fine. Well, it's not. It's just not. It's fine.
There's no downside to having a small prostate.
I don't think so. At least my doctor's never expressed any concern.
Is there any downside to having a really tiny prostate? In general, having a small prostate is not a medical concern. It doesn't cause any problems.
Testosterone helps maintain prostate size.
Oh, really? It keeps it tiny?
Chronically low T can shrink the prostate.
Wait, low T shrinks the prostate?
Yeah,
Chronically low?
Chronically low.
Well, my testosterone levels are crazy high.
Really?
You guys know. I'm pushing high numbers.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know if I believe
I'll show you. I'll show you my blood work.
Okay.
I get blood work frequently. My T levels are through the roof.
Yeah. Yo, look who just showed up. Check this out. Haven't seen that name in a minute.
Russ. My boy.
Russ! How you doing, man? Russ is Superman. You might
the
be.
most generous man on YouTube. If he's not in our chat hooking it up, he's in someone else's.
That's right.
What a guy.
What a guy.
All right,
Thanks,
Dan,
Russ.
take us away.
Okay. Well, so
You want
unless you've
the
been living
Goss
under a
Talk
rock.
intro?
What?
Oh. Sure.
Oh. That's not you, though. That's not you, though.
She said I could borrow it for the day.
We need lib talk.
Right. So unless you've been living under a rock, there have been some big developments with the Jeffrey Epstein story. We've been talking about this, I feel like the entire existence of the podcast. I feel like the first year of the podcast was when the discourse around Jeffrey Epstein really started to hit the mainstream. So during Trump's 2024 campaign, he repeatedly alluded to considering releasing all of the Jeffrey Epstein files, including his long-rumored client list. Now, just to define some terms here at the beginning, people have been talking about the list for many years. And some people kind of conflate a few different things because there is lists associated with Jeffrey Epstein that have been out for years. For instance, he has a little black book, an address book, essentially, with his
Wouldn't that be the client list?
That's not a client list. It was like a Rolodex, essentially.
Well, what is a client? What do they expect? Just like, here's all my clients? Like, who does that?
Well, so obviously not like, yeah, he's
let me write a list of everyone I do crimes with. Like,
basically, the long and short is what people want is a list of names of people that, employed his services, so to speak, him and Ghislaine's services, because what Ghislaine is serving a 20-year sentence for is, the sex trafficking that was going on. Now, there are many people that have long been rumored to have been clients of Jeffrey Epstein. Probably the most prominent is Prince Andrew of the royal British family, the king's brother.
He's on picture.
Yeah, he's pictured with a very young woman.
He did it.
Yeah. And though, well, you can have that opinion, Ethan, that he did it. And I think a lot of people share that opinion with you. But he's never been convicted of anything.
Of course.
And in fact, the only person that's been convicted of anything in any of this is Ghislaine Maxwell.
And our dear friend Jeffrey Epstein, who's
I don't think he was convicted.
He was never convicted.
No, he died in jail while awaiting trial.
Why do the good always die young?
So anyways, people have been wanting names. They want names. And namely, this is something that the Republicans have been very interested in because one of the people long rumored to be associated with Jeffrey Epstein is former President Bill Clinton. He flew on the Lolita Express a number of times.
I don't like that.
Had associations with him. And then, of course...
Also, he's a known creep.
And also, he is known for being a creep. Famously, during his presidency, had a sex scandal where he cheated on his wife with a 19-year-old intern, or 20-year-old, very young, a very young intern.
I think she was 22.
She was of age, obviously, and it was consensual, but obviously the power dynamic couldn't be broader, an intern and the president of the United States of America. Kind of a creepy guy. And he had lots, that wasn't even like the first thing. Like he long was rumored to be a philanderer. So anyways.
Didn't he have a portrait of Bill Clinton in a dress in his house?
Oh, yeah.
Right. Wasn't it?
Wait, hold on.
I think it was Bush. Maybe it was Clinton.
No, I think it was Epstein. Hold on, let me fact check. Bill Clinton painting.
Yeah, I think maybe you're right. It was Bill Clinton.
That's fucking not. That is very, very incriminating and weird. Yeah. This was in Epstein's house.
So weird.
That's fucking nuts.
These people were getting up to all kinds of weird things.
Yeah, it was in his home.
Yeah.
That's so weird, man.
So the Republicans, or rather the base, the Republican voters, because of this association with Bill Clinton, have long been after the Epstein thing. And also a lot of their villains. Bill Gates is also rumored not rumored, he was known to have had meetings with Epstein. All of which happened after his conviction in Florida, by the way.
I remember he attempted to explain that. He said somebody set up a meeting with them before he knew, and they met once, and as soon as he found out, he never talked to him again.
I believe that is his explanation. I also believe that he met him a number of times. I think it was 3 times that he had meetings with him.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, a little bit of due diligence probably should have been done there. But anyways, lots of powerful people have been involved. Now, Trump himself famously was close friends with Jeffrey Epstein for about 15 years. Pictured many times together.
Imagine people you've been friends with for 15 years. That is a deep, intimate, trusting, long-term friendship.
Yeah, I mean, Trump obviously downplays their relationship, but Jeffrey Epstein himself, which I don't know how much of an honest actor you want to treat him as, but he himself in an interview once talked at length about their friendship, and he made it sound like they were close friends, and other people that knew them at the time and have associated with them. And then Trump himself, obviously, famously in an interview, or it was like a profile on Epstein that was done in Vanity Fair or something like that, had great things to say about his buddy Jeffrey Epstein.
They were friends. Anything to the contrary is mad cope.
Yeah, so the cope on that for years has been that Trump didn't know anything, and when he found out, he disassociated with him, which they did seem to have a falling out around 2004. Some people say it was over this stuff. Other people say it was because they got into a bidding war over some property in Florida or something. Who knows what the truth of it is, but around 2004, they stopped talking.
Are you still talking about Jeffrey Epstein?
We are. Yeah, no, I just started.
And are people still talking about this guy, this creep?
Yeah. So let's take a listen to Donnie last year speaking with Lex Friedman.
The most enlightened man alive.
This was on September 3rd, 2024. This was posted. Lex, I guess to his credit, I'm not a huge fan of Lex by any means, but he did ask him point blank about the Epstein stuff. So let's hear what he had to say.
Moment where you had some hesitation about Epstein, releasing some of the documents on Epstein. Why the hesitation?
I don't think I mean, I'm not involved. I never went to his island.
He didn't ask that. I want to point out that was not the question. So to just immediately go for the denial.
I didn't know. I didn't do anything.
I didn't know him. I didn't do anything. I had nothing to do with it.
About Epstein, releasing some of the documents on Epstein. Why the hesitation?
I don't think I mean, I'm not involved. I never went to his island, fortunately. But
what? For surely?
No,
fortunately.
Fortunately. Okay.
Oh, thank God.
I believe.
Thank God I skipped that weekend.
Hello. A lot of people did.
Why do you think so many
he didn't answer the question.
Powerful people allowed
Why did
him
he
to
let?
get
Hold on. You are such an inept interviewer. How did you let him?
Right. I didn't want to give Lex too much credit, but at least he did go there at all.
But he's like, why have you continually lied and refused to release these files?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't go there. I wasn't involved.
I didn't do anything.
Okay, great.
I didn't
Moving
do
on.
anything. Fortunately. But a lot of people did.
Why do you think so many smart, powerful people allowed him to get so close?
He was a good salesman. He was, was a hale and hearty type of guy. He had some nice assets that he'd throw around, like islands. But a lot of big people went to that island. But fortunately, I was not one of them.
I don't know anything
It's
about
just
an
very
island.
strange for a lot of people that the list of clients that went to the island has not been made public.
Okay.
Yeah. It's very interesting, isn't it?
What? That's you. You're the guy.
So let me just remind you, in case you somehow forgot, but Donald Trump was president for 4 years at this point. This was last year, so he has already fully served a term. So you had 4 years to do that if you thought that was relevant somehow. And by the way, Jeffrey Epstein, whether he committed suicide or, as some people theorize, he was murdered, that happened while you were president.
Right.
That happened on your watch.
Also, he's sitting there and acting like, yeah, it's crazy. The conspiracy about it is just nuts. I don't know. It's like, no, dude, you're the guy. You're the guy.
Yeah.
Probably will be, by the way. Yeah.
So here he
The
goes.
list of clients that went to the island has not been made public.
Yeah. It's very interesting, isn't it? Probably will be, by the way. Probably.
So if you were able to,
So that's him alluding. It probably will be. Probably will be made public.
Definitely releasing after the election.
Yeah, certainly take a look at it. Now, Kennedy's interesting because it's
I
so
haven't
many
even
years
looked.
ago.
Kennedy.
They do that.
He was talking about the JFK assassination because people also want him to release all of the supposedly hidden documents about
Zog.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. That's probably what the people on Trump's side are demanding it for. But anyways, so this is him pivoting off the topic because clearly it's making him a little uncomfortable.
Oh, yeah.
So
I don't know if I've ever even seen him this uncomfortable in an interview, frankly.
Yeah. And so here is another clip. Also, this one was from July. No, that's when this was posted now. This was originally, I believe, from June of 2024. So again, during the campaign.
The FBI, all those institutions.
You're right.
Some people think that one way to build trust is to declassify things that everyone's talking about. I know you talked earlier about, I don't want to be a conspiracy theorist. So if you were president, would you declassify, you can answer yes or no to these. Would you declassify the 9/11 files?
Yeah.
Would you declassify JFK files?
Yeah. I did a lot of it.
Would you declassify the Epstein files?
Yeah, I would.
All right.
Yes, I would. I think that
He took a beat.
Very confident on those other ones.
Took a beat.
Well, okay. To be fair to Donnie here, he gives his reasoning, but I agree that that was an easy yes on all the other ones.
Yes, I would. I think that less so because you don't know.
Let me back it up just a little bit more.
Yeah, I would.
All right.
Yes, I would. I think that less so because you don't know it. You don't want to affect people's lives if it's phony stuff in there because there's a lot of phony stuff with that whole world. But I think I would, or at least.
Do you think that would restore trust? Help restore trust?
Yeah, I don't know about Epstein so much as I do the others. Certainly about the way he.
This guy is not interested.
This guy's been talked about for years.
I've never seen these. He's squirming.
He's squirming. He was squirming a little bit. But it's ironic seeing it now.
Yes.
Well, obviously, I think everybody here would have had this attitude even at the time. But his supporters, are totally oblivious to how much he's squirming. They're just hearing, oh, he'll release the Epstein files. You know what I mean?
Well, this all is feathered by the fact that Elon left in contest with Trump and said, I'm going to drop something. Trump's in the files. Like, bro.
It is. This was
you can't
June
take
6th.
that back.
This was just a little over a month ago.
Dude, you can't take that back.
Time to drop a really big bomb. Real Donald Trump is in the Epstein files. That is the real reason they have not been made public. Have a nice day, DJT.
No, I feel as much as Elon Musk is a piece of shit and a liar, that would be the most catastrophically insane thing to lie about.
Right. Which, yeah.
I feel like I believe him.
I mean, I wouldn't just take Elon's word on it, but in this case, with all of the other circumstantial evidence around it, yeah, I believe him.
Dude, Elon fucking ruined that family with this tweet potentially.
Yes. So that was both of those clips that we watched of Trump were from last year, and again, there were others too, but you get the idea. The guy DOJ clearly was trying to give the impression that he was going to,
maybe
crush the deep state with revealing all of this. Now, here's the clip. This is from February of this year, and this is a very important clip. This is the Attorney General Pam Bondi, who, by the way, I didn't know an enormous amount about. I just pulled up her Wikipedia page this morning to just be like, what's her background? Like, what's her deal? She was the AG for the state of Florida for like a decade. And reading her profile, every line was like worse than the last. Like,
you can imagine.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
In fact, the one that really blew my mind is she has a long association with Scientology.
Oh, God.
So our Scientologist Attorney General, allegedly, Pam Bondi, back in February, said the following. And this is really coming back to bite them now.
They may be releasing the list of Jeffrey Epstein's clients. Will that really happen?
It's sitting on my desk right now to review. That's been a directive by President Trump. I'm reviewing that. I'm reviewing JFK files, MLK files. That's all in the process of being reviewed because that was done at the directive of the president from all of these agencies.
So have you seen anything that you said, oh my gosh?
He can't believe what he's hearing. He's like, this is huge fucking news.
As a lawyer, that's an insane thing to say.
She is a lawyer.
Unless she was like genuinely like, it's on my desk and we're doing this.
It's on my desk right now.
Not yet.
Okay. Well, we'll check back with you.
No, what's her role there with Trump's?
She's the Attorney General.
Oh, she's the
Attorney
General.
Yeah.
Okay, wow.
She's the Attorney General of this country.
Wowie.
She's the highest law enforcement official of the United States of America right here, saying the list is on my desk. So that was back in February. There was sort of like a a phase 1 to this release, which you might remember from a few months ago, where they basically re-released a number of documents that have been out there for years about Epstein, including, I think it was, the Rolodex and a few other pieces of information. But it was really nothing new, and it was kind of an embarrassing thing. All of these MAGA influencers went to the Capitol and stood there with these binders that say the Epstein Files, Part 1.
Yep.
So it explicitly was Part 1, which implies a Part 2. Correct?
Absolutely.
I think that's a fair assumption that if you release Part 1,
Part 1, if there's no Part 2, it's just the thing.
Right. So last Monday, a week ago from today, after months of hyping it up and campaign promises, the Department of Justice released an unsigned 2-page memo essentially declaring that Jeffrey Epstein operated alone, there is no list, and the case is now, he killed himself, that there is no conspiracy, he was not murdered, he did in fact commit suicide, and that the investigation has now concluded. GG, no re.
That's insane.
That's the end.
That's like a shot in the heart of their entire deep state MAGA obsession.
Mm-hmm.
He's innocent. He acted alone. He killed himself.
Well, they didn't say he was
not innocent. I mean, he acted alone.
He acted alone.
I didn't. That would be a different statement.
Right. Yeah.
He acted alone and he killed himself. And there's no list.
Now, even
that's explosive.
What is so incredible about this is that I'll only speak for myself, but I was fairly convinced that the MAGA sort of cult mentality went so deep that like no degree of cognitive dissonance could, slow them down.
Yeah.
That it was fully 1984 mode.
Yep.
We've always been at war with Eurasia. Like whatever Trump says, the vast majority of these MAGA people will immediately fall in line.
Yep.
I think they found the one thing that even these people can't lie to themselves about. Because the reality is, as misguided as much of it is in the QAnon insanity and all of that, a lot of these people, they deeply care about this. Like, they have spent a decade of their life being convinced that Hillary Clinton eats babies and, has sex with children. And
that might all be true, by the way.
Yeah, and that she's demonic and blah, 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 and that they all went to this island. And Trump was the guy who was going to pull back the curtain and reveal all of the pedophile elites.
Yeah.
And, this is foundational to these people's view of the world. And so for them to just come out and say, nope, there's nothing to see here, after they themselves hyped it up. And again, the Attorney General just a few months ago said the words, it's sitting on my desk
by the
right now.
president's order.
By the president's order.
Now, I'll say this, 2 things. One, I'm impressed. The bar is so low, but I am impressed with MAGA that there even is a point where they're like, we're turning on Trump.
Yeah.
No, also, I don't understand why they even made this statement. Why not just continue to ignore it?
That's a good question. And I mean, there's a lot of theorizing going on, and we'll talk a little bit about it because, when we say that MAGA has been sent into chaos from this, that's a good way of phrasing it. That's actually very accurate that it's chaotic because there doesn't seem to really be one narrative that's emerged yet. There's a lot of, some people are mad at Trump. Some people are just mad at Pam Bondi and think that Trump got played. Some people
she's the
think
attorney general, dude. She acts on behalf of the president.
Yeah, but of course it's just like, but Trump is perfect and would never do anything wrong, so it must be her fault. And some people think that this is all some elaborate ruse to bait out more reveal. You know what I mean? Like, but the point is that they can't seem to get on the same page here. And it's not helped by the things that Trump has said and done since then. So this already, this dropped. This was bad. And here's some of the sort of reactions to this that were coming out right away. So this Alex Jones clip that went viral was from that day, or like the day after or something. So let's take a look.
Has Jones switched up on Trump already or no?
Well, why don't you take a look at that? No, prior to this, do you mean?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Hey guys, it's me, Alex Jones here.
Yeah. Why do I have no sound? The site's muted.
It's crazy.
Any evidence
He
of Trump
owes $1
involved
billion.
in any of this-
Billion.
Yeah, $1 billion.
Oh, okay.
Or like several billion. I don't know.
I never saw any evidence of Trump involved in any of the stuff that came out. It was all fake. The fake Jane Does, all the crap. You know, E.G. and Carol, the crazy leftist cat lady, all of it. So now, by coming in and being part of the cover-up, the Trump administration has become part of it. I mean, it's just you cannot see it any other way. So I just got to the office. I'm going to go throw up, actually. And this only happens every few years when something really, really bad happens or something. I mean, I'm physically going to puke probably right now. My mouth is watering right now. Because
oh, my God.
Because I have integrity.
Sure you do.
$2 billion to the families of Sandy Hook.
I just really need the Trump administration to succeed and to save this country, and they're doing so much good. And then for them to do something like this tears my guts out.
Wow.
Because as good of a spin doctor as Alex Jones is, it's like the guy has been screaming his head off about this for years. And for them to come out and literally say, there's nothing to see here, please move along. Even Alex Jones can't twist that. It's just there is no explanation that anybody is going to buy.
Right.
So anyways, in addition to this statement, this is another layer to it. They released a video of security cam footage supposedly proving that that nobody entered his cell. And so this is justice.gov/video files/video1.mp4. I thought that URL was pretty funny.
That's the first one.
It's video number one. And this video is 10 hours and 52 minutes long.
Which cell is his?
So we're going to react to every minute of it right here.
Yeah, we're
going to
be here 10 hours.
The marathon has begun. Lock in, folks.
10 hours,
Olivia, eyes up.
seconds.
Eyes up. Please watch.
Sorry.
We got to make sure nobody goes in.
Hey, he's 46?
Huh?
Is he 46?
I'm sorry. You interrupted. I'm going to have to start it over.
Yeah, can you start it over?
Is he in room 46?
No. So actually, so a few issues with this video. This is not directly outside his cell. Apparently his cell is like off to the side over here somewhere.
Okay.
But supposedly, you would have to go by this camera to get there. Now, one thing that's interesting about this is that I remember when he killed himself, the story was that the security camera footage was the camera was broken.
The guards fell asleep. The video, the cameras were malfunctioning. Yeah, right. I remember all that shit.
But now here it is. Now the problem with this video, there's a couple problems.
Well, a trash can disappeared. That's a problem. Just appeared.
I mean, this is over the course of 10 hours. So.
Oh, okay.
So the issue is, and I'm trying to see if I can find the exact moment, but there is a 2-minute gap in this footage. Yeah.
Why would they?
From 11:58 to midnight. Now, they claim that's because that's just a standard thing that their system like rolls over every day, and so there's always a 2-minute gap. Which, I mean, maybe that's true.
No, it's not.
Next day, then.
Prove it.
Right. So that would be easily provable by showing other footage. But moreover, people went into the metadata. They downloaded this full file and went into the metadata, and there are markers in this. Oh, fucking whatever. This article. Check out this Wired article if you want to see. Wired investigated it. There are markers in the metadata of this video that it was edited in Premiere Pro.
Oh gosh.
Now this was
okay. That's not. I mean,
they presented it as raw footage. That is their words.
Maybe they just compressed it. And
so apparently they were able to determine that it was at least stitched together from a few videos in Premiere and then re-exported. Now, when you are claiming to be transparent, and it's like, here's the raw footage, and there's 2 minutes missing, and then it turns out that it's edited in Premiere Pro, I think people understandably are raising eyebrows.
But why would they're just? It can only be incompetency because it's so incriminating.
It can only be.
They're like, dude, look at this raw footage.
Yeah.
And then perfectly here. Let me also cut out a perfect amount of time for someone to strangle him and leave.
Right.
Like what?
Yeah. So this did not help. And yeah, when you say it must just be incompetence, yes, I agree. And I think we're going to see more and more of this because this is the, this is the flip side to the Doge thing. This is the flip side to the purges that Trump has been doing in government. They're getting rid of all of the competent people. At a certain point, it's just going to be the clowns left.
I mean, this is like rookie shit.
Yeah.
And on also handling the most highly sensitive things you can imagine, like not being sure about what's in it, that's bananas.
Yeah. So, yeah, at every stage, it's pretty inarguable that this shit has been mishandled pretty badly. So, all that happened.
I mean, that video made them look worse. You're saying there's a video, raw video, and it has a 2-minute cut in it. Yeah. And it was edited in Premiere.
Yeah.
They're like, okay, so are you saying he was murdered or what?
Right.
You're saying he was murdered.
Yeah, and there was another detail in there. You know what? I don't know exactly where in the 12-minute video is, but I'm just going to pull up CoffeeZilla's video really quick because I think he did a good job of demonstrating this because he's been covering this, and he pointed out in the moment that the video, here we go. So check it out. There, you can see the timestamp down at the bottom, 11:58 and 58 seconds. Oh, so I guess it was 1 minute and 2 seconds, not 2 minutes. Okay, here you go. This is what it looks like, the video, when it switches over. Do you notice anything?
Yeah, the resolution's different.
Yeah, the aspect ratio changes.
That's so dumb.
Yeah. And when I was looking at this
only
earlier,
1 minute though? How could you strangle him to death and then be gone
in a minute and 2 seconds? Probably not.
Probably not.
Probably not. But at this point,
but also they could edit the time.
Exactly.
I mean, and why wouldn't they?
Right. And Love pointed out something interesting that at first I thought could be a plausible explanation, is that because it switches from 8/9/2019 to 8/10/2019, it expands a little bit, and maybe this cheap like software that encodes this video somehow stretches it for that reason, because it does seem to stretch a similar amount to that extra digit. However, Coffee anticipated that because he's too good, and he showed that they separately released an enhanced edition where they like turned up the contrast and stuff. And in that version, the aspect ratio doesn't change. So in one version, the aspect ratio changes, and the other, the aspect ratio does not change.
But so what's the difference though?
The difference is that one, they bumped up the brightness and the contrast, because in the raw footage it was a little.
So you can see that it's the same footage without a cut, meaning the cut was inconsequential?
No. It still has the cut. It's just that they didn't fuck up the aspect ratio thing.
Ah, so someone edited it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
that's very dumb and very bad and very incriminating.
And very incriminating. Obviously not a good look. If your goal here, which again, this was released along with the memo saying there's nothing here, and then you literally link to a video that has a minute of footage missing and is clearly edited. You're not really helping your case there.
What could have happened? Well, I guess I go back to what could have happened in a minute, but then I also go back to, well, they probably edited the timestamp if they're covering it up. That'd be easy.
Right, and it's just a matter of incompetence. And listen, let's just say for a second that Jeffrey Epstein did kill himself, and that there is no conspiracy here, which, we don't really know.
It's possible.
It's definitely possible that he really killed himself. Like you said, all this has done is create more questions. In their attempt to clear this up, you have many people that may have even leaned that way, that may have even leaned, he probably did just kill himself, that will now see this and be like, maybe not. Maybe there is something to this.
Listen, I'm the most non-conspiracy brained person, and this
seems very sus.
This is so fishy. Everything about it is so damn fishy.
Exactly. So, on July 7th, which was that same day, that same Monday that this happened, the backlash was immediate, and Trump put up this Truth Social post. The FBI, under direction of Director Kash Patel and Deputy Director Dan Bongino, still fucking insane that
still
Dan
Bongino.
Yeah.
The Bongino
is back to the basics, locking up criminals and cleaning up the American streets, blah, 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 blah. Basically, he's just glazing his people, right? And this is where the cracks were starting to show. It wasn't as bad yet, because as you'll see, it continued to get worse throughout the week.
This is just a random commenter?
This was the top comment on this post, and there were many others like it from Andrea Elizabeth. Now, remember, Truth Social is owned by Trump. It was basically, he made it after he got banned from Twitter, and it's just a MAGA app. That's all that's on there. Like, it is, if you think Twitter is a echo chamber, it's nothing compared to this.
Yeah.
Even there, the top comment, Trump, I have been extremely loyal to you. I'm very pleased with almost everything you're doing, but I absolutely draw the line on this one. If you are who I think you are, brave, big heart, and will stand 10 toes down.
Why is everyone saying that?
I don't know. For what's right, then bring the truth to light. Release the info no matter what.
10 toes fucking down.
That's right. If you don't stop/expose what happened on that island and what is a huge problem in our country for these children, then who will? Somebody's being blackmailed. God put you in a position for a reason. If you do what's right, your supporters will always stand by you. So see, this isn't full rebellion, but this is people dismayed.
But I like her take is he must have been blackmailed, not he's in it.
Right, yeah, of course.
The dude who was friends with him for 15 years.
Yeah. And then Bondi needs to go. So, and that was part of the thing, is that initially a lot of them, it's like, it's not Trump, it's Pam Bondi. She's the problem.
Okay.
So Pam Bondi needs to go. They haven't done jack to drain the swamp, and your posts are starting to sound like ego trips and nothing more. Not being mean, telling the truth.
I don't mean
broken
to be mean
record,
to you, Mr. President.
Yeah, maybe the Epstein list is truly gone. Comey's daughter was in charge of covering up, as well as the Diddy case, which begs the question: why the hell is Comey still employed at the DOJ? And then tags like all these people.
Wait, he's responding to random people on Truth?
No, that's not him.
Oh,
he's just
okay,
using the same name. It's Violent Man Patriot US.
Yeah.
He's definitely a real person. Fight for freedom, U.S. Marine Corps. Sir, with all due respect, if those at the highest levels are not being arrested, we the people have little faith that any of this will matter. Either fire Pam Bondi, Cash, or Bongino, or we will have major problems in this country due to the lack of accountability. We know she had the client list on her desk. So they're not happy.
That one is tough to explain. She said it's on her desk because Trump told her to look at it.
She said it's right there.
Boy.
Yeah. So that was the first sign that people were not, this happens, and then Trump immediately tweets out a thing glazing these people, and his fans are not having it. But then this is the real juicer. So they were having a little Q&A at the White House with Rubio and Pam Bondi, and they were actually asking not Trump but her some follow-up questions about all of this. And Trump, he's had enough.
Alex Costa, he allegedly said that he did work for an intelligence agency. So could you resolve whether or not he did? And also, could you say why there was a minute missing from the jailhouse tape on the night of the
Yeah, sure. If
Could I just interrupt for 1 second? Are you still talking about Jeffrey Epstein? This guy's been talked about for years. You're asking, we have Texas, we have this, we have all of the things. And are people still talking about this guy, this creep?
Oh, God.
That is
nobody's buying this shit.
Do you
Even
want
now his followers, his most loyal followers, see how he lies and how he panders. He's just, nobody believes that.
Yeah. So, yeah. You still talking about this?
Who?
Jeffrey
Epstein?
what?
Who?
Yeah. So, again, the Monday tweet, truth. Already people were kind of like, this ain't it. This isn't it.
That looks dude, there are so many foul moves here.
Right. And then, which just goes like, again, I don't know. I have the opinion based off the available evidence and intuition that Donald Trump was probably deeply involved with Jeffrey Epstein, but I don't know that. But every time he opens his mouth, I'm like, this guy's definitely did something. Are you kidding me? Just the way he's going about it. It's like the guiltiest shit you've ever heard. You still talking about this guy? As if you haven't been talking about this. Like, you campaigned on this. It's your Justice Department that's been hyping this up for the last 6 months. And then all of a sudden, just in 30 seconds, you're just like, nobody really ever cared about this.
What I don't understand is he already won the election. Why would he even get into this if it was going to be a quagmire for him?
I don't know. Maybe they, some of these people, maybe they really are true believers. Dan
he didn't know he was in there?
Dan Bongino and Kash Patel, the director and second
Deputy.
vice deputy, whatever the fuck. Both of them, in their media careers prior to being in government, harped on the Epstein stuff a lot, especially Kash Patel, the head of the FBI. I actually have a fantastic clip. Why don't we watch that? Here he is on, and this blew my mind too. Did you know that prior to being the director of the FBI, Kash Patel was a regular guest on Benny Johnson? The dumbest
but it doesn't
motherfucking
surprise me.
conservative, like
The left can't
genuinely,
meme, y'all.
Genuinely the dumbest of them all. Dumber than Tim Pool, this guy. So here was Kash Patel in December of 2023 talking to Benny Johnson.
And they're just not doing it. You know, it's the same thing with Epstein's list. It's like, what the hell are these Republicans doing? Oh,
I saw you
give out the list.
I saw you make news this morning about that. I got to get to that.
Yeah.
You say that the FBI has Epstein's list. They're sitting on it. That doesn't seem like something you should do. You're protecting the world's foremost predator. That seems like an evil thing to do, regardless of who may be embarrassed in the release of that list.
This is awesome. This guy is the FBI director now and is doing exactly what he is describing.
But what I don't understand is why did they hire this guy who's obsessed with the Epstein files if they were trying to cover it up? Like, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it's not a good move. It's not a good move, was it?
Why is the FBI protecting
I have
the
a
greatest
feeling that like it's not as bad as it looks, but they're just so incompetent that they are continually making it look as bad as possible.
I think that is definitely a plausible outcome of all of this. Because not necessarily that they even like. I mean, I think that there is like a tape in the FBI's possession of Donald Trump having sex with a minor? Probably not. But is he heavily implicated in just, the reams
What they do? They were friends for 15 years. They never hung out.
Exactly. Exactly.
They never went and got drinks.
Right.
Come on.
So yeah, this is an unbelievable clip to see a few years later. Where
so do you think? So these guys are him and Dan Bongino probably getting.
So Dan Bongino may have quit. He apparently did not show up to work the last few days.
Is he trying to save face?
I mean, again, if these guys are true believers, like if they really, sincerely want to get to the truth of the Epstein thing, then they probably are pretty frustrated by this.
But maybe they saw it and there is nothing.
Well, they could.
They said
they could argue that forcefully, I suppose. But instead, I mean, Bongino in particular has been quiet, and maybe there are reports, which you always have to take these with a big grain of salt because it's like, who knows? But supposedly there was a big fight between all of these people last week over all of this and the handling of all of it, and so the cracks are appearing even within the administration.
So the Trump admin is trying to put forth that there's no file.
There is no list.
There's no list. There never was a list.
There's no clients. Yeah, and as you'll see now, the latest is that Trump thinks that the list was invented by Obama and the Democrats, the Democrats.
Don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah. So, anyways,
what a mess.
What a mess.
I mean, this
Exactly
is
right.
our government. Just forget the crime, the incompetency, the lack of communication and organization. This is such a disaster of bureaucry. It's hard to.
I love Dan Bongino just missing work because of that.
Yeah, he's like, I'm not going in today.
That's like Olivia skipping 2 days when Justin dropped a new album.
Is that why you were gone?
Oh, she was sick.
I don't even ask questions.
So we believe.
I don't even ask questions. I know that if she's gone, it must be for a damn good reason.
That's right.
Thank you. I had a really bad cold, and Justin's new album dropped.
All right, so
if it's that important to you, then you deserve to have the day.
Thanks so much. Thanks, girl. I knew you'd understand.
Of course.
So here's the capper. Here's, at least so far, this past weekend, Donald J. Trump, the president of the United States, issued another Truth Social. And before I even read it to you, I will let you know that for the first time in the history of Truth Social, Donald Trump's social media platform that he founded himself and is completely full of his supporters, he was ratioed.
No.
Wow. He was ratioed on this post. It was the first time that he has ever been ratioed.
By a rando?
No. I say ratio in the sense that the amount of replies
I see.
vastly exceeded the amount of likes.
I see.
He may have been.
Isn't ratio when someone responds to you and gets more likes?
When somebody ratios you specific, like that person ratioed you, yes, but you can just have a general ratio where you get piled on with replies and quote tweets.
Is that a ratio? Do people refer to that as ratio?
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
No, you guys are wrong. You guys are wrong. That's
I
getting
think you're
ratio.
wrong.
That's one version of
At
getting
least
ratio.
on Reddit, that's how I've always referred to it when there are more
Ratio?
comments than upvotes.
But Love knows. He's just a child of the internet.
Yeah, I've never heard of that being used that way personally. But I'm not arguing with nobody. I'm just telling
It's
you.
been widely reported as a ratio. It's been widely reported as a ratio.
Okay.
Okay. It's kind of long, but I'll try and blow through it because every single line of this is gold.
Take your time.
Yeah. Donald Trump. What's going on with my boys? And in some cases, gals. All right. Already an insane way to start.
No girls. No girls allowed.
What the fuck? What's going on with my boys? And in some cases, gals. They're all going after Attorney General Pam Bondi, who is doing a fantastic job.
Kissing
We're on
my
one
ass.
team, MAGA, and I don't like what's been happening. We have a perfect administration. Perfect.
That's not true.
All caps. The talk of the world. It's the talk of the world. And the quote selfish people are trying to hurt it. All over a guy who never dies. Jeffrey Epstein. What? Are you saying he's still alive?
No, he's saying that he's haunted by him like a ghost.
We are starting off really strong here. There's already that is already so insane, and we have so much to go.
I'm surprised he's defending her because she really fucked him over with that interview.
Yeah. Which again, Trump has no problem throwing people under the bus. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no.
He does it to everybody. So, but he is standing by Pam here. So for years, it's Epstein over and over again. Why are we giving publicity to files written by Obama, crooked Hillary, Comey, Brennan, and the losers and criminals of the Biden administration who conned the world with the Russia hoax, 51 intelligence agents, the laptop from hell, and more. So he's just throwing everything at the wall, seeing what sticks here. So the files written by Obama, Hillary, Comey, Brennan, the Biden administration, who conned the world with Russia, we're just going off in the laptop from hell.
Yeah,
is this the Hunter Biden laptop somehow got roped into this?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, he's definitely.
Yeah, they created the Epstein files, just like they created the fake Hillary Clinton Christopher Steele dossier that they used on me, and now my so-called friends are playing right into their hands. Why didn't these radical left lunatics release the Epstein files? Okay, fair criticism. Biden could have released the Epstein files. True.
But Biden didn't promise to do it, did he?
That's also true.
He didn't care about them. He didn't talk about them.
It just wasn't a point of order.
He wasn't.
They're the ones that centered this, and so that's the thing.
Biden had no association with Epstein that I know of.
I don't know. I don't think he's ever been accused.
Yeah,
It was
he
the
doesn't-
Clintons specifically that had an association, or specifically Bill, not Hillary.
Yep.
Why did these radical left lunatics release the Epstein files? If there was anything in there that could have hurt the MAGA movement, why didn't they use it? Okay, so why don't you release it if there's nothing in there that could hurt the MAGA movement?
Please.
You could just say the
do it right
exact same
now.
thing.
You're the president.
You're
You
the
can do it right
president.
now.
Yeah, you could fix that. They haven't even given up on the John F. Kennedy, the Martin Luther King files. So
Who's they?
The Democrats, I guess. But it's like, I mean, JFK conspiracies are pretty apolitical. Like there's conspiracies all over the map about JFK's assassination. So I don't think that's like a radical left thing.
Oh, and you're
necessarily. And moreover, we just watched a clip of you from last year's where you get asked about the JFK files, and you were like, "Yeah, I'll release those too." But now suddenly it's annoying. No matter how much successes we have had, securing the border, deporting criminals, fixing the economy, energy dominance, a safer world where Iran does not have nuclear weapons, it's never enough for some people. I work and I work and I slave for you people.
This is the
no
classic,
gratitude.
this is the classic can't care about two things fallacy.
Right, yeah, exactly. We are about to achieve more in 6 months than any other administration has achieved in over 100 years. That is probably technically true, but not in the way that he is saying it. We are saving our country and making America great again. Blah, blah, blah. We continue, blah, 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 blah. The left is imploding. Really, it's the left that's imploding over this. Kash Patel and the FBI must be focused on the investigating voter fraud. Oh, sure. Political corruption. Act Blue. Act Blue? We're just going after Act Blue now? Okay. That's like the fundraising.
Yeah. No.
The rigged and stolen election of 2020. Okay. And arresting thugs and criminals capitalized. This is like a band name or something? Instead of spending months and months looking at nothing but the same old radical left-inspired documents on Jeffrey Epstein. So he's trying to reframe.
It's the left's crusade.
The left is obsessed with Jeffrey Epstein. They won't shut up about it.
That's crazy.
And it's so...
Because the right wants that valor.
This is why I'm saying the guy is trying really hard to gaslight his own people into thinking that they never cared about this, and
this is nuts.
It's just a bridge too far for a lot of these people. Like they know they care about it.
He's trying to 1948 them with the
84, but yes.
What'd I say?
48.
Oh yeah. 1984 them with the.
We've always been at war with Eurasia.
You've always liked that. You've always been over Epstein.
Yeah,
it's the
you never
left that's
cared.
obsessed.
You never cared. So anyways, let Pam Bondi do her job. She's great. The 2020 election was rigged and stolen, and they tried to do the same thing in 2024. So they stole they rigged and stole the election when he was president, but when when Biden was president, they were unsuccessful in rigging the election. This is not really relevant to the Epstein stuff, but just an interesting little detail there. 1 year ago, our country was dead. Now it's the hottest country anywhere in the world. I fucking cannot believe he talks like this.
It's not a casino, man.
It's the hottest country. Everybody's talking about it. Let's keep it that way and not waste time and energy, again capitalized. Dude, he is like, it's beyond boomer. It's just like, this is a gibbering fucking moron. Like, it's crazy. On Jeffrey Epstein, somebody that nobody cares about. That's the real kicker.
That's nuts, dude.
Nobody cares.
I love that line. I was expecting him to say, like, if you still care about Epstein in 25, it's kind of gay. Like, that's kind of.
Why are you thinking about another man so much?
Yeah, it was kind of heading that way.
That would be more compelling, honestly.
Only the leftists care about.
Imagine if that's how he closes out. Honestly, if you care about this, it's a little gay.
Little gay.
It's a little gay.
That's why I said, and sometimes gals. Gay for the guys.
And then he closes it out
and
with,
I said, way.
Yeah, his new favorite little line. This is a
thank you for your attention to this matter.
Yeah, he ends a lot of his messages with that.
I kind of fuck with it. I want to start doing that.
It's kind of funny.
I want to start doing that, but then people go, oh, you like Trump. And it's like, no, it's funny.
It's just funny. Yeah.
Like stand back and stand by.
Exactly. It's just, he does
thank you for your attention to this matter.
Thank you for your attention to this matter. Okay, so that was this past weekend. And that really just, like I said, I mean, so let me open up the actual Truth Social and I'll tell you.
Well, that was an attack basically on a lot of his audience because he's like, oh, nobody cares about that anymore. And then they're all like, well, we care about it.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, so.
Are you still talking about Jeffrey Epstein?
Yeah, man.
And are people still talking about this guy, this creep?
So anyways, in reply to this, so yeah, here, you guys don't think there's a ratio. I do. It has 42,000 likes. It has 47,000 comments or replies.
It's something.
And 13,000 quote tweets or truths or whatever the fuck. And here's the top comment. This statement breaks my heart, Mr. President. I have 4 daughters and I live in Texas where families lost little children. I can't even begin to comprehend the flipped narrative that it was so long ago. Why are we still talking about this? And nobody should care. These victims were someone's daughters, sisters, nieces, and granddaughters, someone's child. Please reconsider, sir. I voted for everything you're doing. Accountability is not something negotiable. I, my family, and those convicted, every chance, are all counting on you to bring sick perversion to account. I got news, Rosie.
He is the human embodiment of sick perversion.
For real. I mean, the dude...
What are we talking about?
Like, starting in 2016, we had the tape of him talking to his buddy about, just grab him by the pussy.
You heard
Nobody
him.
cares.
You don't even need a secret tape. Just listen to his Howard Stern calls. They're insanely vulgar.
Insanely vulgar, talking about...
She's an ugly bitch. She's a 2 out of 10. He would rape women.
Talking about walking in on Teen America pageant contestants in the dressing room.
Come on, guys.
I've never heard anyone refer to grabbing a woman by the pussy before then or after then. By the
It's
way,
insanely
very-
vulgar. Like
yeah.
it is such an insane thing to say. You have to have a really perverted, like nasty, rapey mind to even say stuff like that.
I think of like fucking Scorpion from Mortal
Just
Kombat.
grab him by
how
the
that works.
Oh.
Here's Chrissy, hashtag armor of God, one of God's strongest patriot, Christian, retired public school teacher, wife of a U.S. Marine Corps vet, and narcotics and SWAT detective. We want the elite pedos exposed. You promised us that. Pam promised us that. Cash promised us that. Now it's our fault because we want the promises fulfilled and call Pam out every time she lies.
He attacked
What
them.
else has she lied to us about? This is what I'm saying. Like, these are like the true fucking believers. They are this, dude.
They're in so deep, you can sense the battle in their mind. They're still holding on.
And that's what I was trying to say is like a lot of them, like there's like insane twisting yourself into pretzels. In fact, why don't we watch that? So I have lots of reactions. We watched some just because they were relevant at the time, like the Alex Jones one. But here's Tim Pool and his crew.
I think Epstein
Really just doing their best to come up with a plausible explanation. Also, check out this guy's hat. This is so funny. Why does he?
Where
why
did
does
he
look
even
like
buy
this?
that?
I think this
Failing. I just want to see my kids one last time.
This is the
And
Silly
everybody was
Hat
kinda like,
Association.
is she just begging the deep state not to murder her until she sees her kids?
Yeah. So he thinks that Pam Bondi is being threatened by the deep state.
Bro.
Yeah. So that's one possible.
Come
and now
on.
I really like his buddy's explanation though.
I think Epstein, I don't know why I think this. He said that someone tried to poison him while he was in prison. Do you guys remember that at all?
I don't know, but let me just say now that there's no
I don't really give a shit about what you have to say, but anyways.
principal witness against Prince Andrew.
Right. Yeah.
Look at this. It's just the probe is gone.
Epstein's brother was interviewed by Piers Morgan. I don't know if you guys saw that.
I saw
said
that.
He thinks that Trump is heavily involved with Epstein, and Piers like, there's no evidence of that. He's like, well, if it were true, I wouldn't be surprised.
Dershowitz was saying, I didn't see that. Dershowitz was saying that he was telling
got
people.
that.
We're talking about
We
that?
got it,
Okay,
yeah,
so we'll talk about that
We'll
later.
pull up that video.
Okay.
So it's like there's two levels of, like you were saying, censorship now is this story trying to quash. Like, not only is it this level of the people that run the world, the 12 families, the bloodlines that are in control of the monetary system, of the liberal economic order, whoever they are.
Oh my
There's that
God,
level
bro.
of people playing with
Is
Jeffrey
this what
Epstein.
happens on
Then
Tim
there's the
Pool?
American government, which doesn't have to take the bullet for this one. It's not the American government's responsibility to take the heat for Epstein. Epstein was a global consortium.
Wait.
This whole thing, the U.S. government, like, I don't blame them for not wanting to like bear the brunt of this.
What?
But at the same time, Cash looked like, or Dan Bongino looked like he was in a hostage situation. I think that they came to him. People think that these people are like video game villains or like movie villains that aren't real. But I think he was approached, and they're like,
You're
if
not
you
real,
tell
bro.
people what is going on, we're gonna kill your family, and
How
not just
is-
your.
look at this fan fiction that he's coming up with.
This is Occam's razor, except the opposite. You know, they say the most likely plausible explanation is usually the explanation.
Yeah.
And on Tim Pool, it's
the
whatever's the
opposite.
most outlandish, statistically impossible, absurd explanation is the explanation.
That's also what he was thinking when he's picking out his clothes this morning. This dude, I can't focus on anything he's saying because his outfit. I'm like, what the fuck was he thinking?
I don't know, man. It's quite a
God
look.
bless
It's
him.
awesome.
What's the comments like in the? Are people?
No, the Tim Pool audience.
Well,
we'll look at it.
You're
after.
saying MAGA's. Just let me see the top. Let me see the top.
I will in a second. Let me let him finish
Film it.
because
Oh.
he's still cooking.
If you tell people what is going on, we're going to kill your family. And not just your immediate family, your entire bloodline. And we're going to choose when they die, and we're going to choose
Bro,
how.
relax.
And
You don't
it's
even-
this is called a blood vendetta. It doesn't ever
What?
go away. Your family lineage
he's a
will be wiped
vampire.
out.
No, I heard about this in Peaky Blinders.
I heard about this in Twilight.
Oh yeah.
He's literally writing fan fiction now. Like he's going off. This is all. Remember this is how this sentence started. Somebody walked up to Kash Patel and said the following, and it's we'll not just kill your family. It's a blood vendetta.
Your entire bloodline. And we're going to choose when they die, and we're going to choose how. This is called a blood vendetta. It doesn't ever go away. Your family lineage will be wiped out. And if you tell anyone that we told you this, your family lineage will be wiped out.
I don't think that happened, but
I don't know.
Who's that guy? He's fired.
That's
fucking.
I don't know. I don't think he's. I think don't see him regularly there, so he might be a guest or something. But I'm just
I
like,
see.
I'm
Hold on,
done.
Dan. I see who he got his dressing directive from.
Oh. Dressed like Shaggy from Scooby-Doo 2.
He is.
I see it.
Shaggy. Oh my God.
I see it, but like the fedora with the red and
Fedora ruins it, fortunately.
Yeah. Wow.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
All right.
Be wiped out.
I don't think that happens, but
I don't know, but I'm just like, I'm done acting like they exist and then living in cognitive dissonance. Like,
wow.
I mean, so there's two principal probabilities based on what we know.
Right.
And that is Trump went in and said, haha, Prince Andrew, what a great stand-up guy. Let's get him off the hook and all my Epstein buddies, hoo-hoo. Or he said, oh crap, they've got me by the balls and I have no choice. Which one is it?
I don't know. I don't have any sense as
Which
to...
do you think it is? Tim?
What do you think is more plausible?
What do you think?
What do you think is more plausible?
I mean, he spent
Being
the last
known-
He was president before. He had all this time to empty the deep state and all this stuff.
Also, never mind the fact that, he was found liable in civil court
for rape.
Sexually assaulting somebody.
You can say he's a rapist and not do defamation.
Yeah, I think that's fair at this point.
Also, was friends with Epstein.
Also, he was friends with him.
15 years.
Also, he was caught on tape talking about how he wanted to just grab women without their consent.
pussy.
Also, he bragged
Yeah.
to Howard Stern that he liked walking in the dressing room of a teenage pageant.
So, which is more likely? That guy, pristine record, truly a family man of the most pure order.
Hello.
Or some impossibly complex, shadowy
Or the president of the United States is being held hostage to the truth by the deep state. Which one do you think?
We
it is?
still don't know what the fuck that means.
I don't know.
Say it, bro. I know you want to.
So you want to look at the comments? I don't think.
Let me just read the cut top few. See
Okay.
where the pulse is at there.
Delusion take by Phil about murder. See, the thing is, they talk about a bunch of stuff. It didn't seem like they were really. Oh, here we go. I'm utterly fed up with the "would you release the files if it destroyed the world" argument. No compromises. You release the files. A world and system cannot protect children. Absolute monsters isn't a world or system.
This is what they created.
So Prince Andrew is a PDF file. Got it.
Well, we knew that.
Yeah, man. I don't think that Epstein is dead. Okay.
That's interesting.
Do not stop talking about Epstein. But she was I don't know.
You know what could happen in a minute? A prisoner could walk out of their cell.
That's true.
And disappear out of frame.
That is a good point. That not a tough time for a murder necessarily.
Or maybe he could have Andy Dufresne'd his way out of there.
Oh, he dug out some sort of tunnel over the course of years.
Could be.
The
years that he was in prison.
Yeah.
He digs fast.
So yeah, the Tim Pool stuff really fantastic work they're doing over there. Here's Roseanne. Now Roseanne, she was. I think Roseanne might be the perfect avatar for the strain of MAGA that we're talking about here, who really does seem to genuinely care, maybe even to a little bit of a psychotic extent, about going after these predators and everything. Because every time she gets dragged out on one of these conservative conferences or whatever, she's mostly talking about the QAnon stuff and how Democrats are all pedophiles and blah blah blah. So, anyways, Mr. President, yes, we still care about Epstein. It's true. Is there a time to not care about child sex trafficking?
Read the damn room.
Read the damn room.
I love how everything she says ends in like an annoying neighbor, like something an annoying neighbor would say.
Fuck off.
Fuck off. Read the damn room.
God damn it.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny because listen, if you thought that children were being sex trafficked, like obviously, yeah, that would be really important.
Sure. Yeah.
Please wake up.
Read the damn room.
There are so many victims. There are so many victims. They're full on vampires.
Oh, brother.
Full on, dude. And then this one isn't a Republican.
Is there a bit more? Because I need to pee again.
Oh my God. We are actually almost done.
Okay.
I've
been holding it.
Full links.
This
This one isn't a negative response, but this was a spicy tweet. Shout out AOC for this. Wow, who would have thought that electing a rapist would have complicated the release of the Epstein files? I mean, that pretty much sums it up.
Okay.
Just listen to what she has to say, okay?
So pretty good,
wow.
pretty good. And then this one was from our friend of the show, Jeremy, who, I gotta say, Jeremy, I understand, like, I'm not gonna pretend I don't get the joke. In fact, Ethan made a similar joke. This is still a crazy thing to tweet, because it will be taken out of context.
Okay, hold on. Hold on, this, don't compare.
No, it was he's making the same satirical joke.
Well, is there context at all?
Yeah, what he's saying is this was immediately after they said there's nothing to see
if
here.
If nothing happened, then free her.
Then free her.
I took it out of context, and I was stunned by it.
Yeah, Zach just saw this tweet and was like, what the fuck?
I mean, he's MAGA brained. He's on
he's
the
very
Epstein
MAGA.
thing.
He's very
Yeah, no, I agree with him. Free my girl. She's a great organizer. She's a highly effective.
Right, yeah. Yeah, you went a step further and don't just free her.
I'm hire
her.
I'm going to house her. I'm going to hire her.
You're gonna
I'm going to put her skills to good use, I promise.
Going to the pool.
Oh my God.
I will keep a close look to make sure no human trafficking.
Right.
It's just, you know what I mean?
So yeah, that like, I get it. I'm not going to pretend like I don't get it. You still shouldn't have tweeted that, Jeremy. And then last one.
I'm so off Twitter, by the way. Jeremy's out here doing silly shit. I'm not.
Yeah,
You're about to be on Twitter right now when they're going to say, known Zionist Ethan Klein says he wants to hire Ghislaine Maxwell.
Yeah,
whatever. Fuck.
Dude, deny that she's a highly effective executive.
Yeah.
Here was one that you actually brought up, Ethan, and I hadn't seen, but was pretty good. Charlie Kirk. He's done too. I guess he's maybe a little bit more loyalist to Trump. He's kind of towing the party line here, because here's his take.
I'm done. Plenty was said this last weekend at our event about Epstein. Honestly, I'm done talking about Epstein for the time being. I'm going to trust my friends in the administration. I'm going to trust my friends in the government to do what needs to be done, solve it, balls in their hands. I've said plenty this last weekend. So if you guys want to see my commentary on it, that's fine. We have escalatory action potentially being taken in Ukraine and Russia. We have tons of announcements happening when it comes to NATO. But let me just say this again. Everyone knows my opinion about the Epstein thing, the messaging fumble. I would love to see the DOJ move to unseal the grand jury testimony. I think that would be a big win. I would love to see that. And I'm going to trust.
But I'm not going to talk about it.
But that being said, no more Epstein with peace and love.
With peace and love. After July
thank
the
you.
14th, there will be no more Epstein discussion.
You with peace and love. I love that. They're like, Epstein's the most important thing this country has ever faced. I am no longer talking about Epstein.
Here's a donation from Ian Cassidy. Again, the camera angle is in his cell. I said that. And someone goes to his cell around 10:40. Please show Ethan the layout from CoffeeZilla's breakdown. It's nuts how many people think the camera angle is his cell straight up. Okay, well,
I want to see
that we were not those people, but
I want his
clarification. In the CoffeeZilla thing,
yeah,
I'd have to dig that out. Really.
By the way, the lawman's coming with some creepy James Charles.
Oh my God!
Hold on.
The beginning.
Oh no! Oh no!
I love that.
Oh God!
Oh God! Lawman, you're
That's
the
the lawman,
You go to-
everybody. The Jersey lawman, all the way from England.
So, anyways, you know, I would recommend. CoffeeZilla has been putting out videos over the last few days
I'm gonna have
about
to go
this.
watch.
He's got some great analysis there as well. But that is sort of a summary of the situation, and it's not over. Like, I don't think that they're sweeping this one under the rug.
I'm done talking about him.
No, we will never talk about Jeffrey Epstein on this podcast ever again.
There's so many more important things happening in the world.
Yeah.
How can we possibly?
But that is that brings us up to date. And if there are any further revelations this week, if Trump, I mean, people are demanding that he fires Pam Bondi over this, and he seems to be doubling, even tripling down on saying she's the best. Nothing is going to happen. Nothing's going to change my mind.
Trump has, like Hasan, this pathological aversion to
admitting fault in
anything. It's
Right.
impossible.
It's I think that you're right in Trump's case. That
and in Hasan's case,
it's sure, yeah, whatever. But in Trump's case, I think, I mean, I'm trying to think of a time where, because what's crazy is he'll even find a way to weasel out of saying he was wrong about, like with the Elon stuff. It's like he brought on Elon, to run the Doge thing.
Disaster.
And for months, he's talking about how he's doing a fantastic job. We love Elon. He's on the lawn selling the Teslas. Everything's computer, remember?
Mm-hmm.
And immediately when he's gone, he's a piece of shit. He's terrible. He practically begged me for his help or whatever.
It's the
and
same
just like
exact.
He has no problem.
Same playbook.
Just moving right along to the next thing. One last thing is I just wanted to kind of point out what I was talking about with the Pam Bondi. Now, granted, this is Wikipedia. Obviously, this is not completely exhaustive, but when I went this morning to kind of refresh myself on Pam Bondi, she has a tenure section where her tenure as Attorney General of Florida. So here's some of her highlights of her career. Bondi was the lead Attorney General in the unsuccessful lawsuit seeking to overturn Obamacare in Florida versus the United States. In the lawsuit, the state of Florida and 26 other states argued that the individual mandate violated the Constitution. She lost. In 2011, she pressured two attorneys to resign who were investigating the lender processing service, a financial service company known as Black Knight, following the robo-signing scandal as part of the work of the Florida Economic Crime Division. This was a big scandal that happened in the early 2010s. She pressured the attorneys that were investigating it to resign. She also fought hard to oppose medical marijuana in the state of Florida. Okay. Bondi's association with Scientology and the multiple fundraisers that Scientologists have organized for Bondi's political campaigns have provoked controversy. Bondi has justified those contacts and her speeches before leading Scientologists by arguing that the group wishes to help her crack down on human trafficking. Oh. She's getting the Scientologists to help her crack down on human trafficking.
The people who have human trafficked people before?
Allegedly.
What's on that boat?
Allegedly.
What's on that boat?
What's going on that boat?
Not on the boat, and they also have camps for they have camps for disobedient Org members where they.
But it's international water.
No, that happens in the United States. It does.
Right, the camps part. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then there's also she defended Amendment 2, a 2008 amendment in the Florida Constitution banning same-sex marriage. Yada yada yada. So it's just her whole career has just been on the wrong side of everything, in my opinion.
Well, she managed to be on the wrong side of child trafficking, so we'll get there.
Incredible stuff. Incredible stuff.
Well, that's about it, eh?
That's it. That's it.
All right, listen, y'all.
Very well presented, Dan. Very well presented.
That was interesting.
Yeah. You know what? Philly D dropped while you're presenting it, and I chose not to interrupt because
you were so engaged.
I was so engaged. I was like, I can't interrupt people.
Oh, I actually do have one final little detail, and then maybe we can just wrap it up because we're actually at 3.5 hours.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And I have to pee.
And he has to pee. There was one other person demanding that Trump release the files, but unfortunately is not somebody that I can really condone or support. It's child entertainer Elmo, who tweeted, "Release the files, real Donald Trump child fucker."
Oh.
Which is like, oh, wow.
Elmo said that?
Came out hot here.
Wait, Elmo doesn't curse?
Right. I didn't think so either. But then,
Dude,
unfortunately,
Sesame Street's not what it used to be.
Unfortunately, it took a little bit of a turn after that, where he then went on to say, well, actually, I don't even know if I want to read this.
Elmo says all Jews should blink. F Jews. Donald Trump is Netanyahu's puppet because he is in the Epstein files. Jews control the world and need to be blankinated. Extermablink.
Whoa! And then another one where
blank all Jews. Elmo, what the fuck,
Elmo.
Man?
Hello, boys and girls.
My kids have Elmo toys. Kill all the Jews, huh?
Today we're going to be talking about the invasion of Poland. Yes, Elmo thinks they're in charge for sure.
That's a good one. Was that you, Amy?
No, that was me.
That was so good.
That was perfect.
I was not expecting that.
All right, now say what he wrote, Nate.
Not saying that.
All right, listen, I'm going to end it because I got to pee.
Let's end it.
Listen, everybody, thank you so much for being here. That was our first ever lip talk, to be continued. More lip talks.
We'll come up with a better name.
You need. Well, okay, sure. We need to make you an intro though.
Okay.
You can't be twirling in on.
I can't be twirling on the Ghost Talk intro. You're right.
Tuesday, we have the day off. Wednesday, we are back for everybody. So have a blessed evening, a happy Tuesday, and we will see all y'all on Wednesday. Until then, this is your host, Ethan Klein, saying ta-ta for now.
Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna tell